All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is day 3 of Mortal Kombat 1 Early Access, and of course the arena is back with an absolute blockbuster tournament. Everyone out there, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. It is the dynamic duo back on the mic yet with another tournament. But Thamer, I think I can officially say today it's gonna get sweaty in here, baby. This lineup looks fantastic, and so do you. Thank you so much for being here, brother.
Thank you so much for bringing me. That's so nice of you. Yeah, there's a lot of players in this bracket that I'm very excited to see play. I've heard a lot about some people in this bracket.
Yeah.
MAKORAN, I've seen him play a bunch. MKJAVIER, these guys are like already at a very, very high level, even though it's been, what, 2 days now? 48 hours. It's been 48 hours since the game has been out, right?
That is true. Yes, so still pretty early, but you guys know the YouTube community. I saw a few comments here and there saying, man, I expected more from these players. And you know what Thamer and me are gonna say today? We expect something today as well, because they now had time to hit the lab. They had time to practice those combos, Thamer. And we're literally gonna bring the best players in Europe today. This entire top 16 bracket, it is absolutely stacked. Arena champions left and right. So let's gonna find out who is gonna be at the very, very top of Mortal Kombat 1. And as always, thank you guys so much for being here, because in the beginning we can flex a little bit, Thamer. If you want to see some high numbers, that's not Shao's damage output in Mortal Kombat 1. That's what our community crowdfunded so far. In the arena, astonishing prize pools. $65,000, Thamer. Isn't that ridiculous?
Amazing. That is... And we've been doing this for how long, Rip? When did we, like...
I think 1.5 years. The Arena League Series itself. Before that, it was just a regular exhibition. It is just mind-blowing. So let's see what MK1 is going to bring to the table. But of course, we are coming in extra hot. 5,000 euro guaranteed minimum prize pool for season 1. So if you want to compete, if you want to play some MK with us, feel free to join the Discord. All the links are in the video description and of course here in the live chat as well. But now I don't want to let you guys wait any longer. Let's take a look at this lineup, because this is gonna be an amazing show. The Terminator Mix Machine, and yes, I still have to say it, even though that is in the past, Thamer. That was MK11, now it is MK1. 62 cent. His gameplay is almost heaven. Let's see how heaven it is gonna be in MK1 versus Jasper. We saw him several times already with that disgusting Raiden, Thamer. What do you think?
I mean, imagine being Jaswell and buying the premium edition of the game on PC and on PlayStation 5. Like, how much money does this guy make? That's crazy.
Idea. It is.
We've seen him play.
Yes.
He's been amazing. He didn't quite, like, I think he made it to semifinals and then he got eliminated. We'll see if he's going to do better today. But 62 cent is not going to be an easy opponent. I have no idea who's picking in MK1. I hope he's going to keep mixing people.
I think we might see sub from 62 cent. MERCER, Polarized, the CIS showdown. DISARTED versus KITANAKAHN. The never-ending rivalry. KITANAKAHN at the end of MK11's lifespan. Stop playing now, of course, returning to the battlefield. But then all eyes on FABZZ. That is the player I look forward to the most today. People told me that Kenshi is close to unbeatable, Thamer, and I cannot wait to see it in action versus Pulan. Of course, Javier here as well. That's Scorpion versus RINZLER. TYGRESS versus Dawn. We have SCHOOLMAN versus Godspeed. SCHOOLMAN, a reptile main, Thamer, just to give you a little heads up here in the beginning.
Okay.
So he is maining the same character.
Okay. Interesting. We'll see how he plays him. It'll be really interesting. He's a very neutral, heavy guy. SCHOOLMAN, probably the best footsies in the CIS region.
Yep.
So it makes sense for him to take Reptile. Reptile has some great whip punishes. But yeah, we'll see how he plays him. Should be interesting.
Yes, and then last but not least, we have both brothers in this bracket today. Our most successful players in the arena so far. TAKKINADA and DISARTED here. But today, Taki has to fight MAKORAN. Bringing the character every single YouTuber hates, and for a reason.
He has already finished story mode. That takes so long, actually. It's been 48 hours. How do people have Havoc unlocked already? And they already know how to play him?
And Kani, he is scared in the chat, everyone. He is like, I have never played versus that character.
Me neither, man. How often do you see this guy? Because you have to finish the entire story mode to unlock him. Oh, this should be really interesting. I've seen some cool stuff. Both of them taking Serena. A lot of people believe she's the best cameo in the game. Big combo right from the get-go. Look at that armor. 2 hits of armor?
Oh, 60%, and you can see KANIMANI. He is trying to learn this matchup on the fly. He's probably on YouTube right now looking at the strings.
He's just killing him with that Serena projectile. That's connected every single time. Good staggers. Can he kill with this combo? I believe he can. Look at that. Gets the star meter. Ends it with the shadow kick, and it's already full from 1 round. 1 round.
Tamer, I have to ask you this question. Who's your favorite in this tournament? And I know it is rough. Are you going with Mako, with your homie MAKORAN, winning this again?
I'm going with the homie MAKORAN, bro. I've seen him play. This guy's ridiculous. I honestly feel like he's going to be like top 5 players in the world, all platforms on MK1. Especially if he keeps up with the Melina or even Nitara. Both of them are like really strong characters, and I feel like they fit his style so well. He's going to be crazy in this game, man. Ooh, almost got the whip punish, but he just doesn't know these strings. KANIMANI.
And I like
he doesn't
the
know when
dudes
it's
from
time
both of them.
Good breakaway. KANIMANI still a big health lead. Can't quite follow up the combo. Oh my god, the 3rd hit connects.
And everyone in the chat watching this right now, you get a speedrun prediction for this fight. So if you want to earn some channel points, who do you have? Is it Kani, our most successful player alongside DISARTED, or is it the Mixed Machine 62% on Havoc today?
First game goes to KANIMANI, 35%. Doesn't even use the star meter. Doesn't need it. He just uses it to show off. Did you say KANIMANI is the most successful alongside DISARTED? Is it a tie between them?
It is a tie. Yes, both of them 7-time arena champions, Tamer. An unbelievable number. And
we gotta break the tie in MK1. We gotta have the tiebreaker.
A fun little side story here. Kani told me on Discord today, since we received quite a lot of YouTube views lately, he's like, Rip, when you're Hollywood, please don't forget me. And I was like, Kani, I can literally never forget you because the German government asks about the German kid I send money to every single month. So often. And they're like, no, why are you sending so much money to a 16-year-old kid or 17-year-old kid? KANIMANI, 7-time arena champion. His pocket money is sponsored by the arena at this point. 1-0.
How can we forget about the 7-time champ? Oh, he still picked up the combo. It has 2 hits of armor, that move. Okay, interesting. I never knew that. Huge combos, 38%. Man, he just loves that armored move.
But Kani, oh man, that neutral is so good. That's what he was known for in MK11 as well. Another good opening. And 60%, he is in jail, Tamer. He is in jail. He is not going anywhere. That is your new home, my friend. Take a seat. Not even Ammo is gonna save you.
In terms of frame data, Johnny Cage is probably the best in the game. He has a 6-frame down one, a 9-frame mid, plus frames like crazy. So many strings that lead to combos. He just has the best buttons. Maybe not the best buttons, but in terms of frame data, it's ridiculously good.
He is insane. And in my opinion, the best voice acting in MK1. Bro, it is so good.
Oh man, Shao Kahn sounds so great too. There's so many other good ones. Geras, oh my god.
62%. Okay, wait, he is answering back. Very, very strong. That move looks so crazy, where he just spins with his entire upper body. Jump in. Pressure. Plus frames.
He's looking for that whip punish on the pokes.
What the hell is this?
That's a strategy that's very powerful in this game. You stagger a button, you backdash, and you hit him with a mid to try and whip punish their pokes. Whoa. Man, Havoc's buttons look kind of weird, man. They're so wacky. Can he pick it up? He sure can. Big damage. Can make the comeback with this round. Drops it. Whip punish on the jump in. But no combo. Didn't have bars. He did have Serena, though. Didn't take advantage.
And that is the openings. Yeah, 60% needed. That overhead clutched it out for him. Final round. Very, very close match. I love what I'm seeing. Day 3 of early access, and these pros, they are sweating.
What the hell are those projectiles? Is he using his heart as a projectile? What is this character?
So, yes.
It's literally coming out of his chest, and he's using it as a projectile. Okay. Okay, Havoc. 62% showing us the big Havoc combos. Sheesh. 36. Oh, didn't quite punish it. Oh, Serena gets the pick up from full screen with the shadow kick.
Serena definitely one of the most prominent cameos right now. I mean, I can understand it. Good damage, pretty simple to use. Kani, but there was a nice jump out of the pressure zone from 62 Cent.
Hey, Havoc. 62 Cent can still take this game. He does have access to Fatal Blow now. Gonna have a lot more damage. Gets the opening. Don't drop it. But wait, doesn't he?
He just slapped him with his arm. What is the scaling gonna be like?
Will this kill? Will it kill? Will it kill? I have no idea. Show us the health bar. He's dead. He's dead. Just barely enough. Just barely enough. 1-1. 62 Cent takes his first game. Looking pretty even. KANIMANI seems to be complaining in the chat about how much he's jumping. But yeah, jumping is very strong in this game. They increase the distance that you jump quite significantly compared to like MK11. You cover so much distance now by jumping. But still, I feel like they made the jump a bit more floaty. I feel like you have more time to enter. Maybe that's just me personally, but
especially combined with Uplock. But we can definitely see the fear in KANIMANI's eyes here. Day 1 tournament unfortunately dropped out very, very early. And today he wants to send a standman. And Tamer, there is quite some pressure on these MK11 pro players as well, right? They have to deliver. All eyes on them. New game, new meta. Can they keep up?
Absolutely. You need to be able to adapt to a new game with a different mechanic, different design. KANIMANI killing him with those plus frame. Well, that wasn't plus actually, but he does do a good job of mashing afterwards. Gets that hit confirm. Man, that poke goes so far. Look at it. KANIMANI just seems afraid to approach 62 Cent. 62 Cent on the other hand, killing him with that advancing mid. Look at it. It just connects every time.
It looks like a half-screen normal. Havoc, we are having him for the very first time in the arena today. And that character looks just as strong like the rest of the cast.
2 cameos. 43% from KANIMANI. Hits him with the low. KANIMANI does not know Havoc strings. I mean, who does? Nobody. Still getting clipped by those lows. There we go. Now he's blocking. He's making adaptation. Oh, gets hit again.
Yeah, that Kani, he is having nightmares from this button alone. 60% armoring through this.
Hits him with the armor. Man, it's so tricky in this game because in other games that have like armor, usually the way you would deal with it is you would throw them out of it. Usually throws break armor, but in this game that's not the case. Your best bet is to either jump to make it whiff or just block it. So armor is extremely powerful in this game. Oh, he actually hit the cameo there. He thought he hit Havoc, but he hit the cameo. So he dropped the combo, got punished for it. Oh, what a reaction. Shadow kick again.
Young man reactions, proving it again. This time able to block, but there's another ender, and this time side switch.
Oh, we have no idea what's going on. 62 Cent, he's missing out on so many hit confirms. Missing out on a lot of damage, but here we go. Now is the time to make up for it. Using the hearts. 41%. 2 cameos, 1 bar. Beautiful stuff. 62 Cent needs 1 more touch into Fatal Blow. Or KANIMANI needs 1 more touch into Fatal Blow. Both of them are pretty much 1 touch away from victory. Being very careful here. Don't want to take any risks, but the plus frames.
And breaker walls ready.
I don't think that is plus. I think he just interrupted with the wrong button.
And he tries to shimmy him.
That is plus.
Oh, that is so close. And 62 Cent, how did he outspace him in that situation? Taking the lead in the set, and Kani on the edge of getting eliminated in round number 1. Jesus Christ.
Be a big shock for KANIMANI to get eliminated round 1. Nobody would have expected that, but wow, 62 Cent brought out this Havoc character that nobody's used to. Definitely not KANIMANI. And man, is he using those buttons as, I mean, KANIMANI just doesn't know how to space him because to play neutral, you need to know your opponent's buttons, right? You need to know their range. So when you enter a matchup and you're like, wait, how far can he go? How far do I need to stand away from him to avoid his buttons? You don't know.
Yep.
And KANIMANI just doesn't seem to be ready for those advancing buttons.
It is insane. By the way, a big thank you here to Cody, to Tybean, Frostic, Xteves. Thank you so much for the sub. First time message from Little Shrimp saying, hey Rips, came from YouTube and can't wait for the Schoolman aka Arena is free merch. Xteves saying, Rips my man, your arena is on fire. Thank you guys so much for the support. Welcome to the arena. Welcome to our live events. To all the YouTube people out there. And now take a seat, grab a cold one, and chill with us.
It's Arena cameo. It seems like even though it's been a couple of days and everybody's using her, people just don't know how to deal with her the best. Okay, there you go. That's the way to deal with it. Punish with a poke, and then take your plus frames. Whee!
It gets me every single time.
Oh, nice pickup. Gets another hit confirmed. There should be the round. Man, Johnny's damage is so good. Look at that star meter full up.
Is it full? It's like 1 pixel away. Is it full?
It is one single pixel Thamer. Not a lot is missing. And this is gonna give Kani access to so many more pressure tools. He needs them. 62 cents slowly running away with the game.
Gets him with the grab. I think that string has a grab and KANIMANI just doesn't know. Okay, so when they throw him to there's the star meter full finally. Got that final pixel that he needed. Gonna do so much damage now if he gets an opening. Doesn't believe in the 4-3. So many pokes.
Oh, that is good.
Shadow kick. It still punishes. I think this should be death.
Kani.
He can't kill if he optimizes. This
Does he have the confidence? Tries to down 2 in the end. Doesn't work, but Kani is saying sit down.
The taunt as well. Yeah, that's what everybody does when you don't know how to end your combo. Just down 2. Tried and true, never fails. Fast, 14% damage, easy peasy. Gets the ender. Took 62 cents out of the corner, but it looks like 62 cents just was not expecting that. He kind of was surprised, got up, didn't know what to do. Got hit again. KANIMANI takes the game.
And I want to see the entire chat spamming those AO commands. Let's have a little party in here. First set of the night is gonna be a Game 5 final match already. And it's getting loud in here. We're gonna set this bad boy on fire. Are you ready, chat, for a night full of madness?
I know the 3 people in the chat that voted for 62 cents are gonna be so happy when he wins. They're gonna get so many points. Because nobody expected this. It would be a huge upset if 62 cents beats KANIMANI on round 1. Oh, what a side switch. That was crazy. He still managed to pick it up, though.
And Thamer, do you see the numbers at the bottom of the screen? Do you see that? 96%!
No way. His gameplay is like heaven. Why would you not vote for him?
Oh, big whip from
it's
62 cents, but Kani not able to convert it.
But it seems like even 62 cents doesn't seem to be too familiar with the Johnny matchup. He keeps trying to mash on his plus frames. If there's one character you cannot mash on in this game, I'll promise you it is Johnny. This man has a 9-frame mid up close. You cannot mash on it. You have to respect this man. Even though
trying it.
As I say, you have to respect this man. He just says, wee.
Oh, and 62 cents. Yeah, try to mash, try to press buttons when he shouldn't. Kani on match point.
Blocking that low. KANIMANI getting used to these strings now. Getting used to it. KANIMANI maybe 62 cents maybe needs to diversify his strings a little bit. He's relying on that one string a little too much. So many hits of armor. What is that?
Welcome to the arena, everyone.
Almost got the answer. It was the Serena cameo, but not quite. 62 cents just missing out on so many hit confirms. KANIMANI, same point.
A breaker was ready just in time for 62 cents. What the hell is this projectile?
What the hell is that?
Punish!
Oh, blocks at the read, the fatal blow. This might kill. That was such a hard read. I've never seen him read the armored wake up before. And the time he needed it the most is when he got it. Will this kill? Oh, I think he's dead. Wait, is it enough?
Oh,
the last hit was enough.
Perfectly calculated. And what the hell is that? Taunt from halving at the end of the round.
Serena cameos hitting each other. Hearts going left and right. Oh, shadow kick, full screen. That goes so far, it's so fast. KANIMANI trying to play a little bit more patiently now. Pushing it back to the corner, 62 cents. Gonna need to do something. Oh, there it is. The armor, poking to armor. That's crazy. Oh, dashes through him. Okay. That poke goes so far.
That is a good grab from Kani. We haven't seen a lot of grabs today at all from both sides.
Yeah, KANIMANI just relying on those plus frames to open up 62 cents. Oh, that was a punish.
He tried to
I think that
up-block.
punished the up-block attempt. That was an empty jump. That was genius from 62 cents. Empty jump to punish the up-block. Beautiful stuff. 62 cents has the lead now. He's willing to waste time. KANIMANI staying up close. He could have gotten more damage, I think, with the Serena cameo, but wasn't quite ready for it. The staggers. Plus frames, not mashing on it this time.
Oh, last hit, 62 cent trying to make a hard call there on the stagger. Can't get the conversion to the kill.
Here's the grab. It's one touch. Anybody's game. There's 15 seconds left. He has to do something to anti-air. Is he dead? He got the anti-air from the... That's nitrous anti-air. The cross-up. 62 cents. His gameplay is like heaven.
This is definitely not a friendship, anyone. KANIMANI out of this tournament. 62 cent. The God Slayer is here.
Fatality.
That, I mean, I don't think anybody expected. I mean, to be fair, 4% of the viewers expected that. 4%. 4% people expected that. 96% expected the complete opposite. Let's go. 62 cents. Beautiful Havoc. You know, it's crazy. Like, when we started the first game, I felt like it was so convincing for KANIMANI. But somehow he just brought it back. He's just so clutch in these moments. That empty jump. That read on the armor wake up.
ready for this.
No way, man. No way. No way. 62 cents, just too clutch. KANIMANI, Alt F4 disappeared. This man just went to take a walk. He's walking his dog in the park right now. He's trying to get it out of his head. Wants to maintain his confidence. He doesn't want to think about this set. He's going to try to forget about this. First thing KANIMANI is going to do when he gets back to MK1, he's going to have to finish story mode so he can unlock Havoc, so he can actually love this character.
This might be what's going to happen next. Kani, thank you so much for playing here in round number 1. First set officially in the books, but of course there is more, and we are gonna invite 2 more sweat lords into this lobby here.
I was learning this guy today. He's crazy. He's so crazy in this game. He has insane setups, but they're so complicated. They are so complicated. But we'll see if POLARIZE has it figured out. He has some crazy tick throws too. Oh man, I'm so excited to see this. Gets the punish with the jump in. Doesn't go for the tick throw.
But
goes
good knowledge from Mercer, knowing that he can low profile that because all Serena projectiles are highs. Good with punish.
This is pretty much the MK1 version. Oh, he gets a full combo from it.
What is this?
You better stop. That's illegal. You're not supposed to convert off of that. That is pretty much the MK1 version of Sand Trap from MK11. You can combo from it if it hits on the very outside of the little circle. The tornado, the sand tornado. If it hits on directly at the outside at the edge, you can combo from it, and you can get huge damage from it. As POLARIZE has just shown us, whips the grab, no punish. That's so much shift though from Frost. I do appreciate that Mercer is using a different cameo than Serena. Oh, almost got the conversion. Whips the grab. I think that's it for this round. But okay, we've seen some interesting stuff from POLARIZE. I like it.
And Famer, another thing is Kenshi's space control. Pretty similar to Fujin and MK11. It is so hard to approach that character. Pushback literally everywhere.
Of course, Rip knows that very well because he just got smacked by him. Look at that full screen overhead. That is so annoying. And it actually punishes his sand tornado because it's very, very negative. Doesn't go for the most damage. Instead, opts for pushback. Pushes him all the way to the corner. Standing 4. That's not a very good button. Probably an input error.
Again, reset neutral. Jump in. Beautiful anti-air from POLARIZE.
Sadly, Geras' weakness is that his armored move has almost no range at all. It is good as an anti-air, but you can't really use it to deal with that Frost's cameo. Okay, counter hit, escape failed. Is this how POLARIZE brings the game back? Goes for the setup. Gets opened up, sadly. Not quite. Okay, we've seen some good stuff.
He is looking good. I see DISARTED and Taki, both of them already told us in the Discord they hate playing against Kenshi.
Well, you better get used to it. This man is not planning on switching, even though I'm pretty sure he's got a Scorpion in there. I'm pretty sure he's got to have a Scorpion in there. He's got to have it. It's basically at level 47. I bet he learned like 5 characters already. Like, come
and
on.
Mercer in the chat too, DISARTED is saying, your mind is corrupted by Mortal Kombat 11 Sub-Zero. Mercer with the heat.
I mean, fair enough. If you used to play Sub-Zero at MK11, you're just not allowed to complain about characters in MK1. Okay, you're not allowed. You're not allowed. You've been terrorizing us for the entirety of MK11. Well, in MK1, it's our turn now. Our turn. Interesting that the chat is betting on Polarize.
Interesting. I was about to say. Maybe they couldn't realize how strong Mercer is because yeah, he just whopped my ass like it was training mode.
Oh my god, I'm gonna steal that combo. 40% for 1 bar. I'm stealing that. I'm stealing that. Look at that full screen overhead. Polarize just failing to block it. There we go. I just say it. Finally, he figures it out. Down to him with her. Oh, the frost freeze. You gotta remember that's a low. You have to block that. Kenshi does have huge combos in the corner, but he drops it sadly. That full string is indeed safe. I'm not seeing much usage out of their armored specials, even though it's one of the biggest mechanics in this game. I really think people should be using it more often. Armored special moves are extremely powerful. As I mentioned before, Geras doesn't have a very good one. But yeah, there it is. As I mentioned it, Mercer pulls it out to get out of that pressure situation in the corner. Forward throw, not a back throw. Just in case he decides to tech the throw. Full screen overheads.
Yeah, that is so good. And here's the conversion. Is it gonna connect? There's the grab. And Polarize, he knows what he's doing.
He's so clean with those conversions. I think, yeah, this is dead. Wow.
Look at this animation.
Man, Geras is so cool in this game, man. They did such a good job with him. He's so cool in this game. It was only a matter of time. Okay, to be fair, you're losing. You're losing, Geras. It's 1-0 for Kenshi, so we'll see. Maybe it is a matter of time. Maybe he'll bring it back. But he'll have to block those full screen overheads first. Yeah, that's a reversal punish. It's very negative, that tornado.
Again, that overhead is so quick, especially online. Sniped it. Last hit connected.
Good blocks. Trying to be patient. Push him to the corner. Okay, he doesn't have breakaway anymore.
Good. Oh, I love the patience from Polarize.
Huge damage in the corner. Oh, drops it. American reset into the throw. Decides to walk away. Oh, I guess another hit confirmed is going to be huge.
Polarize, what is this combo?
A ton of damage in the corner.
No, and
drops it again. Another American reset. Polarize. About to take his first game.
No punish.
Doesn't miss them.
But that was so smart with the cameo assist in the end. Polarize is here, and he tied this entire match up.
Such a good read at the end there. Sadly missed the punish, but I think he still got it. I'm not sure if it was chip damage or probably it was Kenshi just taking his turn at the wrong moment. Is the Serena kick safe? Yes, it is. It is safe on block. It's -3 with a little bit of pushback. So it pretty much resets neutral. That's kind of what you're supposed to use it for. If you have any unsafe strings that you want to use, just cancel them into the Serena kick and boom, you're good to go. Usually, however, there's going to be a gap, so they can't punish you with an armored special, but this early in the game, people don't really know that much about gaps, so you won't see it often.
Trust your instincts, Kenshi Takahashi.
Mind-blowing bracket in front of us.
Round 1, fight.
Okay, let's see. That last game looks pretty even. Oh, that is such a beautiful whip punish. This combo's so sick. Look at his damage. 42? It was 40% last time. How did it do more damage? That's -5. Goes for the micro duck. Doesn't get the punish though.
Look at KG in the chat saying, hey guys, I'm so happy that I found Rips Arena. Thank you so much for saying that, my friend. Welcome. And more pressure now from Polarize. Mercer already lost half his HP.
Okay, finally Mercer getting the first hit confirmed. He hasn't got one in a long time now. 48%, not the biggest damage, but hey, sends you full screen, and then you gotta start the struggle again of going in. Polarize trying to be patient, walking up, blocking, no answer this time.
Good. Oh, nice jump, but can't get the punish in time. It was a good reach.
That string is punishable on block, but Mercer misses the punish. One more touch. There's the overhead. What? That's still connected? It was behind him. That's such a massive hitbox. So hard to deal with. Round 2. Serena doing her job as always. Doesn't quite get the hit confirm. Oh, there it is. Again, missing another hit confirm. Oh, he gets it here though. Oh my god. He still gets it?
What is this confirm? Oh, try to end it. But yeah, that's not gonna work anymore.
Too low to the ground. Too much gravity. Mercer needs to work his way out of the corner now. Polarize trying to get in. Using that Serena for pressure. Gets the freeze. Gets the clone. Oh, combo break. Yeah, that would have been huge damage otherwise. He's actually still using the clone for pressure.
And look at this center stance pressure from Kenshi. Disgusting. Is Mercer gonna cash out? Not yet.
That's meterless damage. 40% mid-screen. Escape failed. Mercer needs one more touch. The whip punish. No!
Finish him.
The last hit connects. That Sento's stance is so powerful. He set it up and Polarize was like, I'm not dealing with that. I want to run away. So he used his combo breaker. But the clone stays there. He's just sitting down faithfully, waiting for his master to stand up so he can use him again. And he just got schmixed. He could not take his turn.
Matches already. I see my boy Moonpie in the chat saying, hey, Rip, is everything all right? Of course, Moonpie, everything is all right over here. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you for supporting this entire project. We have so much in the pipeline for the competitive MK1 scene all over the world, by the way, on all platforms. We are coming in hot. So thank you so much for joining us. 2-1 Mercer, we are on match point, but Polarize, he can bring this back.
He absolutely can. We saw that he does have the capability to do it, but Mercer looking really solid right now. To answer your question in the chat, Colin, we do have a reptile in this bracket, Schoolman. We'll be seeing him in a bit after the set. And those full screen overheads doing so much. Look at that range on his normals. Polarize needs to get out of the corner now. Using the Serena cameo. Gonna be huge damage now. Standing one, the juggles. I actually need to remember. Can somebody clip this combo for me? I'm actually trying to learn Gears. Somebody clip this combo for me, please. Back throw. Goes in. Frost just sends him full screen and then he can start zoning him again. Kenshi's so strong in this game, it looks like.
Completely dictating the pacing of the match. We see the backdash into buttons every single time. Very hard to deal with.
Oh, gets hit by the Frost freeze. So powerful, but luckily he does have combo breaker, so he's going to survive to live another day. Let's see if he can make it count. Good blocks. Oh, the jump over. Come on, Polarize needs one more opening. He's not using the command grab at all. Don't forget, Gears has a command grab. He does have a couple of TikToks with that command grab, but he's just not getting an opportunity to use it because Mercer is doing such a good job of keeping him away. Not letting him approach, using his range. Okay, is this the opportunity he needs? It's gonna be big damage. Oh, combo break after taking 18%. Oh, punishes the poke with the Santorini. I don't know what that move is called. I need to figure it out. Sandstorm? The root
interrupt,
Sandstorm?
but still froze him there.
A little bit afraid to take his turn here. Mercer being very patient. Oh, here's a Sento stance. It is so terrifying. Look at his damage. And that's what's so cool about the Frost cameo is that because she freezes your opponent, it gives... Was that a setup to beat the armor?
It looked like it. I was about to mention the same thing.
That is so smart from Mercer. Needs one more touch. Polarize. Wake up down 2.
The range from Kenshi. Very close to chip out. Polarize not allowed to lose his turn.
Oh, here's a Sento.
Oh, he wants something. He wants something, and there it is.
Chip damage. With a brutal too?
Brutality.
Pitiful. I've never even seen this brutal before. Cuts him in half. Gears was saying it's only a matter of time. Turns out he was wrong. Dead wrong. Very, very dead. Mercer taking his game very convincingly. Very well played.
That was
amazing stuff.
It was actually an amazing set. Polarize and Mercer, both of them playing out of their minds. GG's. Now the question is, what is FABZZ gonna say to that other Kenshi in the bracket, Thamer?
We'll see, we'll see. We're gonna see another Kenshi coming up, and I don't want to mention that it looked like in that matchup, it was looking kind of rough for Gears. He might struggle to get in versus Kenshi, but guys, that's where your cameos come in. I see everybody using cameos for combos, but guys, cameos can do so much more than that. They can help you control neutral. They can help you set up pressure. They can help you teleport, get in on your opponent. And that's what you need in these matchups. So you need to learn multiple cameos with your character in case you play a matchup similar to this one, where your opponent just keeps you away. So maybe you should unlock Kung Lao, unlock Motaro, get those teleports in, or maybe some other mobility cameo. And don't just use for cameos for combos. They can do so much more than that. So much more. Now we're about to see FABZZ, another Kenshi. Who's his opponent?
We're gonna see Disarted first, Tamer. And I saw some people in the chat asking for a smoke player, and of course Disarted is gonna deliver.
But I just love it. I love it. I did play a little bit of Tanya. She is one of the more interesting characters to me. I really like her. We're gonna see what she can do.
And Disarted, of course,
invisible.
a fellow mix
armor.
enjoyer.
I do believe there are gaps in that string. Oh, gets him with the parry. That gives her a buff, which enables her to use more moves. But doesn't quite use it in the right moments. He uses it on black. 28% combo. Oh, blocks the armored wake up. Oh, but Goro to the rescue. Goro is one of those cameos that reduce your HP, and the reason he does that is because he's too freaking good. Look at that invisibility, but KITANAKAHN is not phased. Oh, look at that sweep. Tanya has some of the longest reaching normals in the game. Look at that teleport though to dash out. Going through the projectile. Using Goro. The cameo assist. Huge damage. Oh, drops the combo. Great stuff though from KITANAKAHN. Gets the overhead, makes it safe using the Serena. Very clever stuff. Can he kill? He does have Fatal Blow. Oh, he doesn't even need it. 37% just like that. Amazing stuff. Seeing big combos from both sides, and it's only round 1. So the more these guys warm up, the better these combos are gonna get. You can use Goro during your little wind kicks, your spin kicks.
That's what it looks like.
Okay, I'm taking notes. I'm taking notes. Goro is actually one of the strongest cameos in the game from my testing because he has an ambush. He's an ambush cameo. He has an ambush move, meaning you can be in the middle of a special, in the middle of getting hit. It doesn't matter what time it is. At any time, you can just press the button and he will come out and support you. But I'm afraid it's not quite enough for KITANAKAHN because it looks like Disarted is still going to take this game 1. But it was very close.
Tamer, the 7-time champion, is in the arena today to conquer this tournament, and he is looking good, chat. I want to say it. Is he ready for all these 16 sweats, though? That is the main question at the end of the day. Thank you guys so much for being here. 650 people with us. Only because of Tamer's commentary, of course.
Of course, of course. By the way, guys, I want to make a suggestion and tell me what you think in the comments, okay? Tell me what you think in the chat. I say, whenever we see a player that does not use Serena as a cameo, we just automatically give them 1 game as a victory. Automatically. I'm so tired of seeing Serena. I'm so tired of it. It's day 2. I'm already tired of this cameo. Give us somebody else, please. I'm glad KITANAKAHN at least is using Goro. We did get to see Frost in the previous set. So it's not always Serena, but man, every set there's at least 1 Serena on screen. FABZZ telling us you use Sub-Zero. Okay, he's pretty good. Sub-Zero is pretty good. And yeah, look at Goro. He's so good because he can extend your combos. He can give you plus frames on block. This guy's just amazing.
Disarted, yeah, the teleport shenanigans. Here they come.
39%. Oh, was that delay? The biggest. Oh, the wake up armor. Side switch as well. Puts him in the corner. Oh, big punish. No poke. Oh, gets the punish on the down ones. Down ones have so much more recovery frames now in MK1. So you can't punish them using your lows and mids. Beautiful combo from Disarted. Hello, Holly. Hello, how you doing? Round 2. Disarted in the lead. KITANAKAHN wants to get out of this corner now. But Disarted just takes him out of the corner himself. Okay. Hits him with the overhead. He can combo from that. But there's Goro to the rescue. Combo breaker. KITANAKAHN trying to get his zoning game going, but he just can't versus smoke. He has so many dashes, so many teleports. He's just in your face constantly. Interestingly though,
he looks so different compared to day 1 now. He looks so much more confident. The Kansas, yep, guess for life, KITANAKAHN. You're in the blender right now.
KITANAKAHN. Gonna be a really tough comeback to make, but he does get a huge whip punish now. Don't drop the combo. You need this damage. Because there's a massive difference in those life bars. Oh no, still drops it. 32% is decent though. Hits him out of the teleport. Serena. Yeah, full screen, you need to block them. Because they jail. If you block the first one, you have to block the rest in full screen. Even though they are highs. KITANAKAHN getting a few hits here and there. This could be the kill.
Wait,
No, it's not
how
quite
much
enough.
damage is it gonna be, Thamer? I have no idea, but I don't think it's gonna be enough. DISARTED sitting at 1050 HP overall.
Exactly. Getting that extra 50 HP from Serena. So useful. This is a great fadeable animation. Not quite enough to kill KITANAKAHN. Needs one more touch, but the armored wake up. So clutch with DISARTED. He punished so many armored
Wait.
wake ups from KITANAKAHN, but KITANAKAHN just
Wait.
never punished any from him.
This is not
Oh,
even
the
over yet,
fatality.
and DISARTED is going for the fatal.
This fatal is so clean, man.
Fatality.
It's so look, he even cuts her hair. No way.
Couldn't happen to me,
Giving
Thamer.
Tanya a little haircut. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. So nice of DISARTED to give his opponent a haircut mid-set. Even though her hair is beautiful, but he likes it short. He likes it short, okay? He's winning the set, so he gets to dictate his decision. Happens to you as well, Fabs? Getting a haircut mid-set? Okay, interesting.
Tanya. Serena.
DISARTED in the lead, looking for that sweep here tonight in round number 1. Coming up next, we have FABZZ and POLARIZE in the pipeline.
Forest.
After losing my family.
Pulan. I remember that name from MK11. Who did he used to play? Remind me.
POLARIZE mained Shao Kahn and Baraka in MK11,
yeah,
and he was one
yeah.
of the best Shaos out there. Let's see what
Yeah,
he's
I
gonna
remember.
bring in MK1.
Gets the first hit, which is so important in this game because it gives you an extra bar of super meter. Look at KITANAKAHN's bar now. Because he got that first hit, escape failed. DISARTED using those dashes so well. Going through her projectiles. Shutting down her zoning. Being very patient, looking for something to react to. KITANAKAHN hits him with those full screen normals. DISARTED gets him with the teleports. Oh, the jump in.
This is gonna hurt. Hard knockdown there. Overhead,
with
left
the
and
overhead.
right. There's the throw now. It is a 3-main mix-up over and over again.
Armored wake up, almost got a combo from it. Good knowledge from DISARTED, blocking that overhead, but didn't manage to block everything else. Oh, he's invisible. The trade saves KITANAKAHN. Where do you block? Oh, it's so scary. It's so clever from DISARTED too. He's teleporting, he's blocking. He wants you to poke him so he can block and then take his turn with a mix-up. Mr. Punish, Ares, of course, it is me on the mic. You know it, baby.
I was about to say, after yesterday, so many people said, please bring Thamer back on the mic after that insane performance. And he decided to be here once again, only for you people out there on Twitch and on YouTube. Thamer, I'm proud to be able to commentate this with you.
Man, thank you so much. I love being here anytime, man. I don't know if you guys noticed that sequence, but that was an incredible sequence by DISARTED using so many mind games now with the teleports, with invisibility, with the dashes.
Combo
Serena.
time. Wait,
Oh,
was it a
that's it.
reset? He dropped it, I think.
Gets the overhead, but doesn't quite get the confirm. Invisibility again. KITANAKAHN just doesn't know how to deal with it. There we go. Gets the poke. Oh, the
Spacing.
punish. Does have fadeable. Needs one more touch. He's been dropping that combo all day, man. I think it's time you try something different, KITANAKAHN, but sadly, he won't get the chance because it's already over. He dropped that combo every single time, sadly. Yeah, I mean, obviously in this game, there's going to be so many insane combos, but you definitely want to go for something more reliable. Reliability is so much more important than optimization, because if you look at the math, let's say if you optimize that combo, you get 38%. Okay, and let's say if you do an easier combo, you get like a bit less, 35%. Okay, and let's say you drop the 38% combo maybe once every 5 attempts. Okay.
Yep.
When you drop it, the total damage you're getting out of those 5 combos would be better with the reliable 35% combo instead of the 38. I hope that makes sense to you guys. Just go for reliable combos. You don't need to optimize everything. It's not necessary. Just go for something easy, reliable. You can do it when you're nervous, in game, in practice mode, wherever you are. Go for something reliable. And I don't need to tell us to KITANAKAHN. Obviously, he's a top player. He knows what he's doing, but maybe he just wanted to try something out. Clearly, not working out. Hopefully next time we see him, we see a better performance from him because he's a top player. Sad to see him lose 3-0, but I'm sure he'll come back stronger and harder.
Especially in
FABZZ,
this...
level 43.
Oh, yeah, now it is time. I mean, we're both good friends with FABZZ, but Thamer, I gotta tell you, so many people reached out to me and they said, please, Rip, bring FABZZ Kenshi to the big stage. I heard rumors about the level of this man, already level 43, here in the lobby with me. This is gonna be a wild, wild ride, in my opinion.
Zero from FABZZ with his Kenshi, LAWKORRIDOR, Johnny Cage with Kano. Amazing, amazing, amazing.
Oh yeah, and Law, he is starting with all the heat in the world.
Both of them wearing white. Look at him. These guys do play sets together quite often, ever since MK11 as well. LAWKORRIDOR building up his star meter and using Kano for safety. Quite interesting. Sub-Zero's forward throw does do 13% damage because your forward throw damage does depend on your cameo. It's quite interesting. Good punish, but I think the star meter still gets built anyway, so it might just be worth it, honestly. Big damage from LAWKORRIDOR. Oh, those combos. They did nerf them a bit after the beta. Oh, big punish. He needs one more pixel of star meter to get it full.
Good tag. Yeah, Law is saying, get off me.
Love what I'm seeing here. Good stuff from FABZZ, but gets jumped on. Sadly, misses the NCR, but gets the punish. Doesn't believe in it.
Good spacing. No, tries to grab Law with the DISARTED. I saw that.
Gets grabbed himself instead. Kano with the obnoxious projectile, the jump over, and that's the downside.
Oh, yeah.
Double combo.
Nice and clean. Full. All calculated.
That's the downside of Kenshi. He has a lot of range, but the drawback is he has very slow recovery frames on his buttons. So if you do manage to make them whiff, either by jumping over them, dashing back, or whatever, they are very, very slow in recovery. Oh, gets jumped on again. Look at that slow recovery. Gets punished after a full jump.
Yeah,
he
had to break this.
The armor makes him safe. LAWKORRIDOR about to lose his star meter. Wants to get another opening. Doesn't quite get it. Doesn't quite get it. Lost it. FABZZ, not the biggest of combos. Looks a little shook this round. I'm not gonna lie. LAWKORRIDOR playing clean. FABZZ looking a little bit shook. But it's normal, honestly. It's normal. Usually, especially in the first 2-3 set, like you can use your first set your first game just to kind of get used to your opponents a little bit. Here we go. And then I'm sure.
Save with the Kano assist.
Oh, just raw nut punch. What a madman. First combo we see from FABZZ. Here we go. Sento stance. Okay. Where does it go into? Set up. Both sides. Where do you block? Overheads, lows, mids.
What the convert from FABZZ?
Doesn't have fadeable. He gets a touch. He takes the round. Oh, solid tech throw. Counter hit. Misses the anti-air. Got the anti-air the first time, but not quite the second time. There does seem to be that jump in. Makes that anti-air a little bit inconsistent. Not bad though, not bad, not bad.
It is just mind-blowing to see the level. You can literally see the improvements day by day. And it is at such a fast pacing for these high-level players. New combos, more consistent conversions. I cannot wait to see what MK1 is going to look like in like 1 month from now, Thamer.
Oh man, I'm actually kind of scared. I'm genuinely... I've seen some setups on Twitter with the TYGRESS, with cameos like Darius. It's like low overhead, low overhead. It's impossible to... I'm so scared what people will come up with a month from now with these characters, with Kenshi, with cameos like Darius, with characters like TYGRESS. I'm so scared. I'm so scared, Rip.
I'm scared as well. And FABZZ only sitting on a 3% chat prediction. Law. I mean, that is a big name in Mortal Kombat.
I mean, to be fair, FABZZ has been downplaying himself in the chat, saying, I will disappoint you all. But you never know. He is a very humble player. So he's much better than he says he is. Goes for the up block, but LAWKORRIDOR or empty jumping could have had a full punish, but I don't think Johnny has a low starter. So to punish those up block attempts, you need to grab. But there's a full screen overhead. Here's the keep away. FABZZ trying to go in, looking for some whip punishes. 4-3 stagger. What is this raw nut punch? What is he thinking?
Good anti-air, but can't convert this.
Seems like that's his biggest issue right now in the set, FABZZ. He just a bit stumped versus these jump-ins from low corridor. That's Sub-Zero using him for safety, resetting neutral. Oh, misses it down 2. Oh, so sad to see. That was his round. But he just messed up too many anti-airs. It is kind of tricky in this game. If somebody jumps in front of you and there's a good distance between you, you usually want a down 2 to anti-air. But if they cross you up, ideally you want to use a standing 1, a down 1 maybe. One of those buttons.
Yeah, just like Law did.
Good throw, counter hit. FABZZ needs to get out of this corner, but no, this is not looking good. Almost has the access to breakaway, but is it worth it even? 31%? Not worth it to break anymore.
Look at Law going crazy here.
And that was such a perfect punish from FABZZ. He blocked it, interrupted the cameo, but drops the combo sadly. Hits him with the down 2 Sento stance, pressure. Gets the launch. Oh, there's a down 2. Sento stance with the pressure. Hits him with the low.
Punish!
No pickup sadly. Come on, FABZZ, I believe. This shall be a FABZZ moment today. I believe. That was a punish. Wow, it's that negative. There we go, there we go, there we go. Playing that mid-range so well. Keeping low corridor away. Oh, here's the star meter. I haven't heard Johnny say wee at all. Oh, there it is. There it is, just as I mentioned it. Oh, what a combo, man. Into so much plus frames. Gets a full jump and still gets the grab. Can he kill? No, surely not. Oh, almost got the punish, but not quite. Oh, the staggers. Good job interrupting that. Okay, here we go. The cancel. Being very tricky here. Oh, gets
And
the
then Law
micro
corridor.
duck. Duck OS does exist in MK1. It's still in the game, just as strong as it ever was. Stronger even, considering how much weaker mids are in this game. So it's very, very tricky to deal with people.
That is a good point, Thamer. Yes, I agree. But Law Corridor showing us once again how good he is. I love the neutral gameplay from him. I always said that in MK11 as well when I saw him play all those characters, Joker, Johnny, and he is doing exactly the same in MK1.
Kano, Sub-Zero.
Guys, do excuse me for a minute. I'm gonna get a glass of water from all this talking. I'm thirsty. My mouth is dry. I'll be right back.
The all-American hero.
Potential final round going in this. Do we see another sweep? I'm not a Kiwi. Thank you so much for the support. I appreciate that. 5 gifted subs to the community. In the meantime, Law Corridor on live support.
I was trained by Yakuza.
Round 2, fight.
FABZZ, showing signs of life. Reversal 3-0 is needed versus one of the craziest Johnnies ever.
I'm seeing FABZZ finally taking a round. That does make me happy. Okay, FABZZ. Getting kind of smacked in this corner though. Needs to take his turn. And it's tough. Yeah, the thing about Kenshi, he does have long range buttons, but they are kind of slow. So up close, they become almost a weakness. Oh, the gap. The recognition. How does he know about the gaps already?
Ridiculous. Gothic Gamer Girl, thank you so much for the support. Saying supporting the best MK tournament channel. I appreciate that.
FABZZ has not shown us one full combo yet. He just drops every single combo. You blocked the shadow kick. Punish him, FABZZ. He just gave you the win. He just had to punish. He's so scared. He's so nervous. Oh, gets opened up.
Oh.
No!
He is clutch.
Low corridor showing no fear. Full star meter going into this last round. Going to be a massive resource for him. Oh, nice anti-air. Here we go, FABZZ. Come on. Oh, Oh, the whip punish on the sweep. My goodness, that movement is so good. Star meter combo. No breakaway for FABZZ. Gonna have to hold all this damage.
What is this combo from Law? He is still
He's
going.
not
There's
even
no
done yet.
end inside chat.
There's more. Gets another opening. Okay, come on, FABZZ. One full combo, please. The side switch? Drops it. Of course he drops it. FABZZ, please. FABZZ, please. FABZZ trying to break the world record of most combos dropped in a single set. I think. It's
You're
looking
evil
like he
for
is gonna
that,
take
Tamer.
record. All right, FABZZ, he's still in this. You know, he needs one touch at the fatal blow. It's doable. It's totally winnable for FABZZ.
Not anymore, because this
But
is
LAWKORRIDOR.
all she wrote.
Finish him.
Oh, he's teabagging.
Oh no. Oh, with the fatal blow too. I mean the fatality. Oh, I've seen this one before. It's so sick.
One of the best fatals in the game.
Bro. It's so brutal.
Fatality. Johnny Cage.
LAWKORRIDOR jumping into this bracket and immediately saying, I'm gonna win this bad boy.
This man making a massive statement with his Johnny Cage. We've seen a lot of strong Johnny players. We've seen Danielle yesterday. He was insane, but man, these Johnnies are a menace. This character is looking so strong right now. It's still early, but he's definitely looking as one of the stronger characters in the game for sure, for sure. A ton of fun to watch as well. Such a flashy character.
Yes, super
Lovely to
entertaining
see.
to watch. Let's bring up the bracket, Thamer. Let's have a look, because there are so many talented players here. I don't even know who to root for. Let's ask the chat. Who do you think is gonna win this entire tournament? Who is your favorite player to watch so far? We are just getting started. Coming up next, it is gonna be MKJAVIER versus RINZLER.
How is he
These
alive
guys,
right
they
now?
are on the grind, everyone.
My goodness, this is the first Scorpion we've seen so far. Both of them running Cyrax as a cameo. No Serena. Thank you guys so much. I love you for that. Cyrax is such a cool cameo. Love to see him. MKJAVIER rocking the white Cyrax. Looking clean. RINZLER with the Baraka.
There's
Same
the
Baraka,
cameo
the
to
BB.
make this
Get him,
all
kill him.
safe.
Not only safe, but plus even. Oh, goes for the poke into special. Okay. Interesting stuff. I'm honestly not too sure about how Scorpion plays this game. He's kind of tricky. Even Baraka. Like, I know his moves, but I just don't really understand what his game plan is. And I think NRS did that on purpose, honestly. So many characters in this game have so many different tools, and you're just meant to come up with your own game plan. You know, in MK11, there were like particular characters that were supposed to be zoners. This character is supposed to be a grappler. This character is supposed to be like a defensive, you know? But in this game, I feel like there's so much more freedom, especially with cameos. And look at RINZLER with these massive combos now. Just putting MKJAVIER in the corner and slashing away at him. Jumps into the corner accidentally. Oh, huge punish with the jump in. Using the setup by accident, I think. Not sure if he meant to do that. Oh, look at all that chip damage. So many hits. Might need to use armor to get out of that. I'm not sure. Oh, gets the jump in. Into the get over here. Big damage from MKJAVIER. Drops the combo, sadly. Gets the mid-string. Is that actually safe on block? Look at that Cyrax cameo. Gets the recharge so fast.
And
We're saying
Godlice in the
neutral.
chat is saying, I love how fast we adapt to MK1. I agree, we said that earlier. The players, they are going crazy. This is day 3 of early access, and the difference compared to day 1 is already mind-blowing.
Get RINZLER getting some of that zoning on. Baraka does have a very powerful projectile. It's very fast. Does 80 damage. MKJAVIER trying to get under it. Look at all that chip damage. Goodness. Armor. Here we go. RINZLER back in it. But he chooses to just walk away. Wants to go for more zoning, perhaps. We haven't seen any teleports from MKJAVIER. I didn't know. Oh, what an anti-air. Just sniped him out of the air. Amazing. Good close spot. Down one backdash. Not very real in this game because down ones are so negative, but it does work sometimes. That Cyrax, so useful. Look at him.
MKJAVIER having a little party in this corner. Now RINZLER answering back.
Oh, gets the side switch. Is this gonna kill? Fatal blow. He has breakaway. Oh, drops it. No, that is so sad. He had it.
He had it.
MKJAVIER did have the breakaway, but he didn't even need to use it. And according to Abyss in the chat, that little sequence from Scorpion where he uses the spear and he spins it around with Cyrax, apparently that does 10% chip damage? Are you kidding me? I mean, this game lets you flawless block every hit, but that hits you so many times, so fast. There's no way you're going to be able to flawless block all of that. Does it actually do 10% chip?
I think so.
That's insanity.
Yeah,
That is actually
so
insanity.
many mind games with cameos. We can see completely different matchups depending on the cameo, different game plans as well. Are you playing Rushdown? Are you looking for chip damage? All that is going to be determined by your cameo character. Beautiful to watch on a competitive level. And Zanex with the first time message saying even better than YouTube seeing it live. Zanex, thank you so much for saying that. And of course, all you beautiful people out there, welcome to the arena. It is Thamer and me on the mic, and we are gonna guide you through today's event.
Yeah, most people would go for perhaps mix-ups to open up their opponents, but MKJAVIER doesn't even care about any of that. He's like, I don't need to open you up. I'm gonna kill you with this chip damage. Gets the forward throw. Only does 10% damage, Cyrax. Interesting, I never knew that. That anti-air failed in that time. Even though it seems like it's a really good anti-air. RINZLER, so much corner carry. Puts him in the corner. Go close block. Cyrax for the pressure. Looks like that was 0 on block. Back throw, 11% damage. Good punish. Side switches again. Who goes for the overhead, but it gets interrupted by a poke. Weird. Normally that overhead jumps over pokes, but not this time. Depends on the timing. Reversal punish with the projectile. No anti-air. Oh, but gets the punish. That must have been an input error for MKJAVIER. That projectile doing so much work for RINZLER. He ducked under it. You could do that with the blade charge. Every day I'm learning something new with this game. Ooh. The first teleport in the set gets blocked and punished. RINZLER. He's managing to take a round every game so far. Let's see if he can take a full game though. Oh, gets him with the blade charge again. So good with those punishes. Cyrax for the pressure. Gets him with a down one special move. Gets a combo from it too. Lots of damage, 35%. Goodness me. Gets out
That
another
corner
launch.
combo is gonna lead into so much chop chop.
Okay, Javier tried to jump out of the corner, but it didn't pay off for him. But he tries it again. Zero fear. The chip damage. I don't know if it's going to be enough to even out the health leads, though. Such a massive health deficit. Oh, combo breaker in the nick of time.
But now RINZLER, he only needs one touch. Javier, can he bring this back? We saw a crazy comeback yesterday from him.
Cancels into the special on block for the chip damage with Cyrax for safety. That is so clever. These guys are so clever. So, by the way, that Cyrax cameo is a high. Normally, you'd be able to duck it, but if you use it in the middle of, like when your opponent's already stuck in block stun, they can't let go of block to duck, so they'll have to block the Cyrax cameo as well. So it's like people are already finding such creative ways to use these cameos. It's so clever. Does a ton of chip damage, resets neutral, sometimes gives you plus frames even. And on a hit, I think it can lead to combos even. So it just covers almost every option. It's so strong, this Cyrax cameo.
It is ridiculous thing, man. What we are seeing here, and every day it feels like Christmas because we see new stuff every single time we boot up the stream, and I'm so happy that so many people out there enjoy it with us. Welcome to the arena 1-1. We have a match.
That sweep goes so far, man. Scorpion has so much range with those spear moves. Look at that range. Doesn't go for a full hit confirm here. Just wants the chip damage. Oh, come on. That is not fair. Gets a throw escape. And that blade charge, I have not seen it miss once. He's using it, and it's just working every time. Look at all that chip damage. So painful. Oh, backdash out of the throw. Big launch. It's
That is a
interesting.
good down two from Javier. Good awareness. Ready to enter.
Round 2. Fight.
I'm sure Scorpion has some bigger combos, but Javier just going from, you know, reliable, easy combos, nothing too crazy. Just relying on chip damage. Solid at no. No, you can't do that. Mixing it up after the down 2 anti-air. Javier, please. I can't take it. Rinzler trying to go for a bit of zoning.
Did you see how quick that was?
Man, Scorpion is so cool in this game.
Making
it
it
safe
safe.
with the Cyrax. Very clever. I love how they're both using it the exact same way. This is the first time we see the Cyrax cameo, and it's both players using it. Like, what are the odds?
That is ridiculous, actually.
Look at all that chip damage from a poke, no less.
Rinzler. He can smell that W already. And that is enough chip. There is no way out for Javier.
Final
And that is a
round.
complete new way of playing Mortal Kombat. Chip was super important in MK11. Do you think it is as important in MK1 as well, Thamer?
100%. I mean, to be honest, when I first played the demo, I thought this game was all about overhead low mix-ups, but I'm seeing so many different options now from these players. So chip damage. I mean, if you can get 10% on a block string, of course it's gonna be massive. That's crazy.
Sweet.
Rinzler just patience. Combo breaker. MKJAVIER, one touch away from taking this game. Look at all that chip. Oh my god, it does so much. It does so much. Gets the other punish, but it's still not enough. He does. Man, he's not getting the full hit confirms that I want to see from him. What even is that move? Scorpion has so many specials. Blocks the overhead. And there it is, gets him with that amazing down 3 poke from Scorpion. So powerful, goes so far. And it's interesting how in MK11, we had to use variations where we would take a few special moves and every character you make or every like variation you make would have like 5 or so special moves. In this game, you have everything all at once. It's crazy. You have everything all at once and you have your like 4 cameo special moves on top of that. It gives you so much creativity in this game. I love it. I honestly love it.
I love it as well. And
Scorpion, Cyrax,
this bracket is gonna be disgusting. The highest level we had so far in the arena today. This is a sweat set. And so is every other upcoming set. We have TYGRESS versus Dawn Schoolman here as well. Another player I heard a lot about already. I know a lot of people are here to see him in action. Arena is free, making a return in the new game.
Are we finally gonna see those full combos from MKJAVIER? Not quite. 30% though, still solid. Oh, beautiful read on the armored wake up. Show us the full combo. Come on, I know Scorpion can do some crazy stuff. He always ends it early. I don't know what's up with that. Maybe he just doesn't want. Maybe he just wants to set up the chip damage. Because honestly, if you end the combo with your ender, you get maybe 5% more damage. But if you get a reset into the chip damage setup, you get 10%. So maybe he's doing it on purpose, actually. That's really interesting. Oh, fatal blow is an option. Okay. This could kill. Didn't drop it this time. Cyrax with the buzzsaw. Grenades. Oh, he's dead. It's over for this man.
Oh, big damage. Rinzler.
Round 2, fight.
MKJAVIER trying to play very safe here. Good throw escape. Very patient, but the projectile is just so fast. It seems like people still haven't figured out how to anti-air everything. I've seen Javier use a bunch of different options. He used the down 2, the standing 1, and that weird poke that he has that looks like an anti-air. I'm not sure if it's a special move or a poke. Yeah, that move right there. Such a good anti-air.
It is, and MKJAVIER is so consistent with that. I love the prediction as well at the bottom. Spicy Pepper versus Rinzler. And yes, it is the jalapeno.
Does look very spicy with that Scorpion skin. I believe you get that out of the season rewards from Kombat League. So this man has been grinding. Oh, the pickup. But as always, he just ends the combos early. I think he's doing it on purpose to get the chip set up. RINZLER looks like he's about to sacrifice this round, but it's not over yet. He still has a chance. MKJAVIER on set point. RINZLER still has an opportunity to make a comeback.
Another good tag, both of them.
Yeah, so consistent with him. Try and play very safe here. RINZLER does not want to lose the set. His first ever set on Rips Arena. Doesn't want it to start with a loss. Oh, actually gets hit by it on wake up. You can just do it. Oh, he actually ducked under it.
He was able to duck under it. So there might be some counterplay.
I think it's because Javier used the wrong version. He used the far version, which made it whip. Yeah, that one. Yeah, okay. I think maybe because it was in the corner, potentially. Oh, this might be it. He does have combo breaker. Came in very clutch, RINZLER. Gonna be hard to make this comeback, but it is doable. Gets the launch. Javier does have breakaway, but doesn't use it. Wait, he might die here.
Wait.
He has to use the combo breaker. The chip damage, is it gonna be enough? They've done so much.
We are mashing. RINZLER goes for the throw. Not gonna be. Wait, it is!
It is enough. It is enough, just barely. MKJAVIER just did not want to kill him with the combo. Was relying a little too much on the chip damage. But sadly, it failed him at the end. Just wasn't quite enough. RINZLER was able to block, took his turn afterwards, and just took it. 2-2.
And Thamer, we are slowly climbing towards the 800 viewer mark. And I think it is time to showcase what we are going to do here in the arena when there's a game 5. Chat, can we all go crazy together? Can we have a little party in here? Is it going to be RINZLER? Is it going to be MKJAVIER? I don't know, but this is definitely a spicy set. Let's get it. I'm pressing the button, Thamer. Here we come.
Hell yes. Shout out to Diddle in the chat. One of the best early Baraka mains in MK1. I've seen him do some crazy stuff. But it's interesting how every Baraka, I mean, this is going to be happening all over the place in MK1. Everybody is going to play the character so differently. Because I've seen Diddle's combos and they're so different from RINZLER's combos. The game plan is so different between these two players. It's so interesting. Oh, get some of the throw. The double low. Fails to punish it. Fails to block it. Gets some of the down to wake up. That launcher string is a high. You can duck it. That chip damage. Doing so much work for MKJAVIER. Good punish. Man, Baraka looks so cool, man. The down two gets the pick up. No, not quite. Almost. MKJAVIER gets the conversion.
Again goes for the spin hard. Knockdown included. Good throw tech. RINZLER showed us so many of those.
Uses Cyrax for the safety, for the armored special. So smart. Look at all that chip damage. Come on, that's ridiculous. Reversal counter. Using the armored blade charge. MKJAVIER failing to duck that string, but I don't think he wants to take the risk even. He's okay just sitting here, blocking, waiting for his turn, and just taking that free 10% chip damage guaranteed. Oh, almost got
down two. No, down two, KB. I missed them a little bit. I gotta say it.
Yeah, if you guys didn't know, it's... I've seen a lot of people maybe are not aware of this. When you get a down two, you can amplify it. If it's a counter or a punish, you can amplify it. You spend 2 bars and you jump after you're down 2 and you continue the combo. But I never see anybody use it. I mean, the fact that it costs 2 bars, I can kind of understand why people don't want to spend those. But in some situations, I feel like it can be useful. Doesn't get the pick up off the jump kick. Good tech. RINZLER. Come on, Javier's on set point. Don't make it easy for him. Hits the cameo.
That anti-air was a little bit too good in my opinion, but no full follow-up on Javier's end. RINZLER taking the risk and going in.
Hits him with the low. Doesn't continue the combo. Armored wake up. MKJAVIER still in this. He can win this. He needs 1 touch to fade a blow. Don't whiff. RINZLER has to be careful. Gets to confirm. Combo breaker comes in clutch. There will be no room for one more mistake. Cyrax keeping him safe. Oh, gets him with the knee. The forward 4. So solid from Baraka. Very fast mid. Good range. Solid in these type of situations when your opponent is on low HP.
This match is unbelievable. We are going the full distance here together. Final game, final match, final round, final everything.
RINZLER looking good on this final round. Got a very early confirm. Very powerful. MKJAVIER gets the long range. Long range confirmed. My goodness, look at this. The full combo, finally 35% into 10% chip damage. He got hit on purpose. Does that reduce the damage, I wonder? Huh, is that the play? Is that the tech? He needs to get hit on purpose to avoid the chip damage? RINZLER showing us another one of his big combos. 33%.
Poke special, but Javier is so patient. Like a freaking turtle, blocking everything. Finally decides to interrupt.
Fatal blow. He actually hit the cameo out of it. RINZLER tried to make it safe with the cameo, but MKJAVIER was able to interrupt it. RINZLER was a little bit late on the trigger for that cameo, and it's why he lost the set, sadly.
The damage is insane. MKJAVIER, he did it, chat.
Finish him.
With 13% HP left, such a close set. Gotta hit him. What is this? Looks like a friendship almost. No, this is not a friendship. Ouch. The Shirai Ryu. I don't want to... Okay, that looks cool. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. I'm not gonna lie. That's cool. Well played. Well played. GG's to RINZLER. GG's to MKJAVIER. Very well played.
That
Great
was
set.
an absolute nail-biter set. And I personally loved every single second of it. What is the level we are watching today? Mind-blowing.
And it's not over yet. We're about to see SCHOOLMAN in the next set. MAKORAN in the last set for round 1. So even more high-level players coming up. Don't go anywhere. It's going to get even crazier in here.
Oh yeah, this is definitely the highest level tournament we hosted so far. This is literally full of EU top players, MK11 champions left and right. So thank you so much for spending time with us, everyone. Welcome to the arena. Thanks for being here. MKJAVIER in the next round.
Scorpions?
I miss home.
I have seen some
every day.
crazy tech with Ashra and Scorpion. She can combo her throw into Scorpion cameo into a full combo. From a throw, a regular throw, she can get a full combo. It's crazy stuff that's possible in this game, thanks to all the creativity. Tiger Girls with the Raven pick. He's not quite Fuji, but he's his brother, so next best thing, I guess. Close enough. We'll get that punish. Good combos. I've seen Ashra do some crazy stuff. Getting out of the corner with the dash.
That stage is... Jesus, it's looking good.
Tiger Girl showing us some good combos here. Raven can do some insane damage. Ashra ain't no slouch either, 34%. Look at that range with that sword as well. Jumps over the projectile, doesn't quite get the punish. Good throw, Scorpion, 12% damage. Oh, block, but no punish. Not quite enough range, but the overhead catches Tiger Girls. Blocking low. That is an overhead. Scorpion's cameo is an overhead. Gotta watch out for it. Does lead to combos. I mean, she's using Scorpion too, so she should know. She should know. She should be ready. Oh, let's look at the punish on that. But gets hit by the overhead again. Not quite ready for it. Because being able to attack with something isn't the same as being able to defend against it. Good flawless blocks there too.
You should write some books here. There was a great quote actually. That's something Ed Boon would put in the loading screen.
Oh, that would be so good for the loading screen. That's hitting her with those overheads. Tiger Girl's kind of struggling to defend against that. Every conversion is a full combo from Killa. I love to see it. Oh, gets the low. No hit confirm from Tiger.
We really get all the character variety today as well. Every single set, different characters, different cameos. Even though it was pretty Serena loaded in the beginning, but this all changed now in the second half of the bracket.
Wait, who there? I'm so confused. They both use their armored moves. I wonder how they interacted. Is the chip gonna be enough to overhead catches her again? She's just not ready for it. It is kind of tricky to react to. But it is an overhead, it is reactable. Just gotta be ready for it. Killa looking so clean with this Ashra. I have not seen him drop a single combo yet. But hey, could be commentator's curse. I might ruin it for him. So you never know.
But once again, we see the 0 subs in action. A lot of people see that clan tag every single time Jesua is on the big stage. A German team and a lot of sweats in there. And they already sent me a message saying, RIP, when the new league is gonna start, the entire team is gonna compete every single day.
Okay. Oh, Tiger Girl's going for a switch. This is the first time we see somebody switch characters. on Rift's Arena. It's so rare to see someone switch characters so early in the game because it's already hard enough to learn your own character. It's so hard to learn a secondary as well, but Tiger Girls, not afraid to switch characters here, going for the Sindel pick, who plays this game very uniquely. She has such unique mechanics because she can control the enemy's cameo in certain situations. Let's see if we're gonna see any of that today. Going for that full screen normal. That forward 2 is so powerful from Serena. I mean Ashra, sorry. That mid is safe on block. It's a projectile, but it's 40 frames. It is interruptible.
Tried to down 2. I saw that uppercut. And that was nice spacing from TYGRESS here, sneaking in that Frost cameo.
I just noticed he switched cameos too. That's not gonna be easy to do, man. Learning 2 characters is hard enough, but learning 4 is crazy. And I'll be taking advantage of that deal from Robocop. I didn't even know about that. We get a fighting game crash course for free on Udemy. That's kind of sick, yo. I'm taking that. Yo, thank you so much. All right, Killa taking the next round. Very convincing so far.
ACL in the chat, he is dropping all the love to the community. He is saying, if you don't like ads, I got you tonight. ACL, thank you so much for the 10 gifted subs.
Killa looking so clean with that anti-air, using that down 2 from Ashra. It hits behind her. Such a great anti-air, her down 2. Oh, look at that. Gets a teleport through the projectile. So clever. Man, I want to play this character so bad. He's making her look so good. Look at her. Just flying across the screen. With so much damage. So much mobility. Oh, she looks so cool. Takes game 2 so fast, Killa. TYGRESS. Not looking too comfortable with the Sindel pick. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if she needed to switch. I think she just needs to get a little comfortable with her character. And get comfortable against her opponent to block those overheads.
But Killa,
Get those hit confirms.
he looks so consistent. And again, a reminder to everyone, this is day 3 of MK1 Early Access. And all these players, they are playing out of their minds already. This tournament, it is stacked. Coming up next, Schoolman versus Godspeed.
Ashra, Raiden.
Goes back to the Raiden Tiger Girls. Okay. Is she gonna take Frost or Scorpion? Scorpion looks like. No. Frost changes her mind. Okay. Trying out a different variation now. Okay, let's see if this is the difference that TYGRESS needs. Killa is looking so clean so far, to be honest. I got my money on him. He's looking crazy clean. So clean. Did he switch? Did he switch skins as well? How can he do that? I need the tech, Killa. How are you switching skins? I'm going for those loops because that is plus on block if you wait for it to come, but you can't interrupt it. It's about 40 frames. It's a mid projectile. You can't interrupt it. You can jump over it as well. Another option. Oh, nice. Recognition. Hits him with the armor special. Big punish. Gonna be big damage. No, drops the combo. Commentator's curse, as I said. There it is, 30%. Freeze, wake up. Gets the guaranteed damage.
And TYGRESS taking the risk, looking for that neutral closing move. But of course, that is punishable.
And that is punishable too, but he missed it. There's the overhead. Oh, that combo is so clean, but it does side switch. So every time I'm noticing he's trying to jump to get out of the corner after that combo. I wonder if there's a different way to end it to make sure you don't get cornered. I'm sure there is. TYGRESS looking for some kind of hit confirm here. But Killa just playing so clean. Not giving her anything. There's the punish.
Killa.
Does he drop the combo?
Killa!
Of course not. Oh, the
very late
breaker
break.
in the last second.
TYGRESS last breath, but that is all she wrote. Killa with an insane performance. And here comes the fate.
Scorpion cameo fatality.
What?
Fatality.
He got so hot, he exploded from the inside. His blood boiled so hot, it made him explode from the inside.
Oh man, what a set. TYGRESS and Killa, thank you so much for playing. And man, all these fatals, they are so crazy in MK1.
GG's to Killa, the founder of the Osubs clan, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep, that is right.
One of the OGs.
And isn't it beautiful to see, Thamer, all these guys come back to our tournaments
Yeah.
after such a long time? MK1, a new era, a fresh start for the entire competitive scene. But is Killer ready for MKJAVIER in the next round? I'm not sure about that.
So nice seeing everybody come back together. The entire NRS scene back for MK1. Everybody's having so much fun with this game. I honestly was expecting some people to like hate on this game because it's so different. But honestly, I have not heard it from anybody. Everybody is having so much fun with this game. It is so impressive.
Yes.
I'm joking, of course. I'm joking. We're actually going to play the set. Starting off with a nice pickup. Now, Reptile's main weakness. His main weakness. I play this character. I played him pretty much for the entirety of day one because he was one of the characters that I'm most excited for. His main weakness is he has a lack of Oki. All of his enders, his combo enders, give him no Oki whatsoever. And sadly, he's not a very good zoner. So he has to constantly chase you down. And then every time he hits you, he ends the combo with a special move and then chases you down again. So he's just constantly chasing you. Luckily, he does have a lot of full screen special moves. So he's not exactly struggling to get in, but they are very risky.
And favor for all the people out there, maybe you can explain them real quick in one sentence what Oki actually is. Maybe there are some new people here not familiar with the terms of the fighting game community.
Okay, so Oki is short for Okizemi, which is a Japanese term. You don't need to know what it means. The point is, what it does is, when you knock down your opponents and they're lying down on the ground, when you have freedom of movement and you can dash up on top of them and continue to pressure them as they get up before they get the opportunity to move or press any buttons, that means you have good Oki because you can pressure your opponents as they're on the ground. But not every move is gonna enable you to do that. Some moves will knock away your opponents, like this throw, for example. It knocks him down full screen. You don't get any Oki because he's too far away. You can't continue your pressure after that throw. But certain moves will give you a lot of Oki. So that's definitely something that's very desirable in this game. SCHOOLMAN showing us his strong footsies. Beautiful whip punish on the down one. Drops the combo though.
Good spacing from SCHOOLMAN. Yeah, that little low kick is so good.
In 16 frames, it goes so far. It has so much range. It's Reptile's best button by far. And both of them using teleport, but Reptile's the one that wins the trade. WASNET did take the first round, but the second round is looking very rough for him.
Heavy Metal in the chat is saying, I hope both players go invisible at the same time.
Fight.
Honestly, to be completely honest, okay, both these characters have invisibility. Smoke's invisibility, in my personal opinion, is far superior. Reptile's invisibility is very slow. You have to set it up. It takes 55 frames. That's almost a full second before he goes invisible. And when he does go invisible, whenever he blocks any attack, the invisibility sadly goes away. So as soon as you get hits, or even if you block, it goes away. Smoke, on the other hand, I believe if he amplifies his invisibility, then he can stay invisible even if he blocks an attack. So it's much more useful. There's much more mind games at play. Not to say that Reptile's invisibility is bad. I'm sure people will find good ways to set it up. But for me personally, I struggled with it. I'm not gonna lie. WASNET about to take game one. He gets the punish. SCHOOLMAN potentially could be making his comeback here. Gets the side switch combo. Tries to put his opponent in the corner. And makes the read on the teleport, but he cancels it. So smart.
I like the down one, but
the dog.
In the end, WASNET takes the first round. And another arena champion is feeling the pressure.
Smoke.
SCHOOLMAN was sounding very confident in the chat earlier, saying that he was about to kick WASNET's ass. But it looks like it is SCHOOLMAN's ass that is in fact being kicked. WASNET, he's been an OG in MK11. He's already been a pretty good player. Already level 37 in MK1. Clearly very experienced already. But SCHOOLMAN definitely has time to adapt. Apparently he did not know who his opponent was, so maybe
I also know the pain of losing family.
Maybe he's gonna be able to adapt in these following games. Let's see from SCHOOLMAN.
One of WASNET Ninja, SCHOOLMAN looking for answers to that smoke.
Good. Oh, blocks the overhead. I think it is punishable, but he missed it. Gets the punish on the low poke. Oh, no punish on that. He seems to be a little uncomfortable versus Smoke, because he's kind of tricky. He does have a lot of I mean, look at him. He's such a tricky character. He's all over the screen. But man, that back three, he has punished so many down ones with that back three. So consistent with it. Very good combo, 38% damage. Gets the interrupt.
More
Takes away the
pressure
invisibility.
I would say
Blocks
both of
overhead,
these
double
characters
overhead.
are 100% rush down, right?
For sure, for sure. Reptile definitely is. Smoke definitely is. Yeah, 100%. Very tricky characters. Lots of overheads, lots of lows, lots of rush down moves. Mortar, to answer your question, he's asking who's the strongest character in the game. It's only been 48 hours or so, 50 hours to be
Impossible to
exact.
say. Impossible.
Very, very hard to say. But I'm not gonna lie, there's a few characters that I've noticed are quite strong. Like Shang Tsung, Melina. I think also Liu Kang is quite strong. Ashra is also very strong. Those are the 4 characters that I have my eyes on right now.
Definitely
I'm playing
Kenshi in my
Garrus
opinion.
personally. Yeah, definitely. I'm not gonna, but he does have some weaknesses, so I don't know. Maybe if we have a certain cameo variation that hopefully fills in the gaps that he has. He started to saying on Lu. I like Lu, man. I like him. He's really solid. SCHOOLMAN taking the second game so convincingly. Quick
This is back and
answer
forth
back.
all day. Yes, answering back 1-1. And Holly, thank you so much for the gifted stuff to Azerbaijan in the chat. Hopefully we're going to see Azerbaijan in the near future as well.
Definitely would love to see him. He was such a great player, such a unique player in MK11. Would love to see his reign in MK1. He was like one of the few reign mains in MK11. It was so beautiful to see him play. And Rain is so cool in MK1, so interesting. Even though they changed him like quite a lot. He went from almost a rushdown character to more of a setup zoning character. Like they made a very interesting change for Rain, but he's still such a cool looking character.
There's a reason.
But now back to our sets. SCHOOLMAN versus WASNET 1-1. Reptile versus Smoke. 2 ninjas. Very similar playstyles. But let's see who's going to be able to take it here. Who's the superior ninja? Serena, 12% damage on her forward throw. And she gives you 50 extra HP. It's no wonder everybody picks this cameo. She's so... I mean, look at these combos. This is what Serena gives you. Massive combos, 50 extra HP, 12% forward throws, safety on her back cameo attack. I mean, what more do you want? Oh, beautiful side switch combo. But again, sadly, doesn't get the Oki. Gets the counter hit though. That back 3, using that string so much. SCHOOLMAN, has he really made the adaptation? He's looking so much better now suddenly, so much more confident. WASNET failing to even take a round up with SCHOOLMAN right now.
And that is another thing these pro players are actually known for, right? Adapting pretty quick to their opponent, and that's what we can see from SCHOOLMAN.
Good forward throw. WASNET on the defensive. Oh, misses the anti-air, gets the punish. Down through. Oh, look at those staggers, guys. Take notes. Stagger, backdash into a low or a mid to punish the pokes. Trust me, this is such a powerful strategy in MK11. You do a stagger, single button, 2 buttons, you backdash, and then you do your mid or your low to punish your opponent's poke. It works so well in MK1. I keep forgetting the number, man. I want to say MK11, I want to say MK12, and then I'm like, no, it's MK1. Just SCHOOLMAN gonna have another 0 rounds lost victory.
Jump in and
No,
clipped
hits
him
him
with
with
the big toe there.
Past haunts me.
I didn't even know Smoke had such a good cross-up jump in. That was so good. Vomits on him because he's so upset. He spits on him. Double overhead, so tricky. Fails to block it correctly, 27%. Resets neutral with the Scorpion assist.
And I really love the way WASNET is using that Scorpion assist as well in neutral, right? Pulling him back full screen.
Did you see that perfect block?
I
Even though he was
saw it,
invincible,
yeah.
he blocked overhead low and got the punish too. Oh my goodness, SCHOOLMAN. And again, bro, WASNET, I'm sorry. He needs to make the adaptation to stop doing those reversal down 1s. Try to use down 3s. They have more range. Try to use down 4. Or use one of your advancing buttons. This down 1 is getting punished every time by SCHOOLMAN. Is he gonna die here? I don't think he has
He is
enough
definitely
damage.
gonna die. Jump in, tries to get out of the pressure zone. SCHOOLMAN
Blocks
able to
overhead
block
so
everything. GG's well played. 2-1 lead. We are on match point.
Such a good adaptation from SCHOOLMAN. Looking so much better now. Blocking all the overheads, all the loads, all the fake mix-ups. He's so ready for it now. Ready with the punishes, ready with the combos, ready with the conversions. Looking so much better now. Only needs one more game to prove himself. Even though, I mean, come on. We all know who this guy is. He doesn't need to prove himself to anybody. But to be honest, let's be real. Let's be real. I don't care how good you were in MK11. In MK1, it's such a different game. You have to prove yourself again. I don't care who you are. It's a new era. You have to prove yourself again.
Yes, your MK11 achievements, they don't count anymore.
WASNET thinking of a switch here. Is he actually going to do it? He does go for the Rain pick.
Sub-Zero. The
Rain with the Sub-Zero assist. He noticed Schoolman started to react to all of his gimmick mix-ups with smoke. So now he feels like maybe it's a good time for a switch. This is the first time I see Rain personally.
round one. Fight.
I do know Abel plays him. I have seen him play him, but not quite in an arena set. So let's see how this goes. Very interesting character. Rain has a lot of disjointed hitboxes, a lot of good range in the mid-range, some interesting set play, but he is very complicated to use. So I don't expect people to be optimal with him so early in the game's life cycle. It's gonna take a while to optimize these characters, especially like Kenshi, Geras, Rain. It's gonna take a while for people to figure out how to play these characters optimally. But WASNET does have some combos. Drops it sadly. Schoolman abusing Reptile's down 3
looks so brutal.
I love Reptile when he actually turns into his other form. Looks like a dinosaur or something.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I love how he looks. Rain with the back. What are they doing in there, Rip? Is this? Do we need to put a mature warning on this? What are they doing in that water bubble? In that water bubble.
We might have to do it. K-Mac, shoutouts to you in the chat saying, "Show boys." K-Mac, when can I see your show here in the arena?
Schoolman, he is on set points. Only needs one more round to take the whole set. WASNET showing us those 30% combos with Rain. He gets another opportunity to show a full combo. Oh, optimizes even more this time. 35%. Sends him full screen. Takes the Sub-Zero armor. What even is that? Did he just flush him down the toilet?
Abel
didn't know
likes
Ray
to
could
call
do
that
that.
move the toilet as well.
Oh, misses it this time. Uses the far version. Schoolman, not gonna make it easy for him. Just go get the punish. Oh, the armor doesn't matter if you don't have the health to tank the hits.
Final round. Fight.
That is an overhead, guys. I'm gonna give you a tip right now. That move from Reptile, where he moves to the other side, turns into his dinosaur form and hits you with an overhead. It's safe on block, but if you flawless block it, it becomes minus 15 or so. So it becomes full combo punishable if you flawless block it. So get used to it. It's an overhead. Block the second hit, flawless block it, and take your punish. Otherwise, Reptile players will get to abuse it so much on you because it goes nearly full screen. It's safe on block, and it's such a good move.
Very nice block on that overhead from Schoolman. The reaction time, immaculate.
Good forward throw. WASNET might be able to take this game, actually. He has a health lead. Schoolman jumps over the overhead, takes the other side. Keeps him in the corner. Health leads are nearly even. Good combo, not the most damage, but it's solid.
Yeah,
It adds
WASNET
up.
sitting there, getting that meter drained.
In the down 3, goes for some staggers here and there. He's noticing WASNET's getting scared, so he's going for more throws. WASNET takes the jump, but the force ball has such a massive hitbox. It hit him in the air. Schoolman got the conversion afterwards, and he will be our final winner of round 1 in this PS5 tournament. Went for the fatality, dropped it, of course. Garbage.
I was about to
Garbage
say
for
that.
Schoolman.
I think there is
Drop the
one single
fatality.
match left in round number 1, and this is gonna be an absolute sweatfest tamer. I'm gonna give you two
MAKORAN.
names.
Yes.
MAKORAN versus TAKKINADA. Another battle of
Oh, my goodness.
MK11 champions. Chat, are you ready for the madness?
Both these guys, multiple champions in the arena. Both of them have gotten it at least twice in a row. They've gotten more than that, I'm sure. And it's going to be a very, very fun set. I have no idea who TAKKINADA is playing. I know MAKORAN has a Melina and then a Tara. TAKKINADA, however, I have no idea who he's playing.
Fight.
They are both playing Serena, which is not too much of a surprise. Look at those Serena trades right from the get-go. Sub-Zero was very popular in the beta for this game, but because of the nerfs that he got, a lot of people decided to drop him. They slowed down his main button, his forward one used to be like 12 frame. They slowed it down to 15, which is a pretty significant change. TAKKINADA freezing MAKORAN in the air quite a few times to shut down Itara's insane air mobility. Look at that. She can move so freely in the air. Thank you, Pridas, in the chat. Shout out to Pridas. Thank you so much, man. 33%, and it's not even over yet. He's still
MAKORAN,
going.
he is just getting started, everyone.
37%. He is, by the way, the highest ranked Nitara in the world right now. In the world. MAKORAN. Top 8 Evo player, by the way. What a flex. How many people can say that? Oh, gets hit by the Serena projectile on its way back. Very tricky to punish.
MAKORAN.
12% throw. Oh, the fake out.
Yes, flying across the street, trying to bait any kind of anti-air.
So tricky. Wakes up. Oh, just puts it right in front of him. He walks into the freeze. Fade to blow. I think this will be the round. So clever from TAKKINADA. Shutting down MAKORAN's movement. Using the ice clone. Lets him just walk into it and takes his combo. Beautiful stuff from TAKKINADA. Very clever. MAKORAN maybe needs to move around a little bit more carefully. Knowing that ice clone is a threat that he needs to worry about.
Round 2.
Kneel before us. Such a beautiful stage too. Shutting down the ice clone. Trying to play a little bit of a zoning game. Shutting down MAKORAN's movement.
What do you have in the chat? Prediction is live. 99% on MAKORAN as we speak.
MAKORAN failing to react to the overhead. There's going to be big damage from TAKKINADA.
What is this? Combo!
Goodness, 40% from an overhead, by the way. And the ice clone in the corner is so hard to deal with. But it does disappear if you hit your opponent. So projectiles are a good option. MAKORAN hits him with a one-hit confirm. Huge combos. Look at this character. She's not even done. Look at all this corner carry. She's insane. 40% optimal from any touch. What a character, Nitara. So cool. What was that cancel? What the hell was that?
The chat is mentioning MAKORAN's movement is ridiculous. And I can only agree with that. I mean, we're talking about the two-time champion in action, and he is taking this round.
He's playing so tricky. I definitely do not envy TAKKINADA right now. Oh, he doesn't quite walk into the clone. It was so close. Oh, blocks the overhead. Gets the punish on the Serena. Even though it's very tricky. Wake up armored special. Again, that Serena cameo, so difficult to punish. No wonder this cameo is so popular. Interesting though, MAKORAN has only 950 HP, even though Nitara gives him 50 extra HP. So I think that means that Nitara starts with 900 HP, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong about that. I might have to test it later. But if you notice, TAKKINADA has the same cameo, but he has 1050 HP. So I think Serena, or Nitara, I mean, maybe as a drawback for her massive mobility, they gave her less HP.
That is a good point. I think you're right with that.
Yeah, it could be. Would make a lot of sense. Health bars are even.
Look at how MAKORAN is able to close the gap super quick with that air glide. Wait, Fluffy is saying Nitara had 900. Lowest in the game is Fluffy saying.
Oh, gets frozen. Yeah, sounds like a 900 HP. He's getting an extra 50 from Serena, so that makes it 950 in total. So that does make sense, yeah. I guess she has 900. Which is a massive drawback, but that's a whole 150 HP less than your opponent. That's a massive difference.
Sub-Zero.
And DISARTED in the chat cheering for his little brother. I like it.
Lovely. I don't think you'll be cheering for him when they're up against each other, which is very likely if he keeps playing like this. They might meet later in the bracket. But yeah, I just learned earlier today that your health in this game can be either it can go from 850 all the way up to 1050, or sorry, 1150. Yeah, depending on which character.
200. Don't forget my boy Shao with Jax.
Really? It goes to 200?
Yes. 1200.
No way.
1200.
So wait, Jax gives you 100 whole HP, like 100. No way, a whole 100. Okay, look at that.
Shao looking like a freaking tank in MK1.
1200. That is insane. Okay, I might have to use that. 1200 HP. Goodness me.
Oh, but do you realize what's happening here on the stage? MAKORAN, it's getting serious now. We make the switch to Melina, which is his strongest character at this point.
That is true. I did ask him, I believe, yesterday, and he did mention that even though his Nitara is quite good, his Melina is stronger. And I do think Melina in general is a stronger character overall. She's such a solid character in this game. So powerful. Whoever was asking me who the strongest character in the game in MK1 is, Melina's definitely in the top. She's so powerful. Of course, it's early to say. We might find out later that she's complete trash, but you know, first impressions, she's looking really, really strong. But TAKKINADA, not phased. He's still able to bring this.
But can't get the combo here. After that.
Yes, sadly too far. Sadly too far. Gets the ice cone set up, goes for a little bit of pressure, more throws. This game does not have throw loops. Notice there's a lot of distance between them after the throw is done. This is not going to be enough to kill, but it's going to be close. Needs one more touch. And the ice clone actually blocks one of the projectiles. It saves his life there, and the dive kick is so good from Sub-Zero. Great usage from MAKORAN. Great reaction. Gets a full combo from it because of the amplify. Such a good move. The Serena projectile, obviously full screen. If you block the first hit, you have to block the rest of them. Even though they are highs, they jail on you from full screen. If you block the first hit. But you can't duck all of them from the beginning. Looking for some shimmies. Gets the hit confirmed. Big damage, double Serena cameo. No breakaway for MAKORAN. Look at this corner carry. Goes into a setup. Very interesting. Didn't quite work out for him though.
Kick. Oh, good opening found by TAKKINADA, and here comes the corner.
Gets the full combo without even amplifying. Doesn't need it. So good from TAKKINADA. Oh, the teleport. Doesn't even care about your ice clone. The dog. Great read.
And now it is very hard to approach him, but MAKORAN finds the opening. Is it going to be a fatal blow conversion? There it is, starts very early. Is it connecting? Of course it is, Tamer. Marco knows what he's doing.
Gonna do a lot of damage, but still gonna be a tough comeback for MAKORAN to make. But he does have full bars. He can break away if he gets hits. But he only has about 3% HP. It's gonna be really tough to make this comeback. But it's not impossible. MAKORAN, one of the clutchest players I know.
Wait, what?
There it is. Catches him off guard with the overhead. You gotta be very careful when you see Melina amplify her projectiles. She's gonna teleport after it and hit you with an overhead. Very tricky character, this one. Oh, wow. Slide in his face. Great anti-air. Doesn't quite get the pickup. Side switches in his face. What is going on? Oh, hits him with the low. Overhead mix-ups. Breakaway. TAKKINADA trying to freeze his opponent from far away. Trying to play it safe. MAKORAN does not mind wasting time. He does have a big health lead. Gonna go for that. Melina zoning. Look at that confirm.
It's just crazy to see how much different the gameplay is. Compare this to MK11, Melina and Sub-Zero Thamer. Complete different ball game.
So different, both these characters. And both these guys are using their characters so well. Did you see MAKORAN use that air special to float in the air to avoid getting hit by the ice wall? So clever. And TAKKINADA using the air special to make Serena's cameo not quite combo him. So smart, both these players, man. So good. Such a high level set. And it's only round one. It's only round one in this tournament. And we're already seeing such high level sets.
The level today is straight through the roof. TAKKINADA, fatal blow, is on deck. He has the magic button, but MAKORAN, beautiful punish.
Doesn't quite kill. Needs one more touch though. Tamer is about to run out. So close. He mashes on him on hit. Absolute madman. Does not care. No fear. Puts the first game on the board for the boy MAKORAN. With the melee pick. The melee. Mako with the melee. I don't expect TAKKINADA to switch. He's looking really good with this Sub-Zero. Honestly, he doesn't need to switch. He played so well. But MAKORAN also just so clutch. Seems like he was doing a good job out zoning Nitara. But Melina, because of those teleports, she's just so hard to zone. So hard to zone. She can go under your projectiles with her bull roll. She can straight up teleport, hit you from the other side. She can avoid your ice clone. So it's very tricky, this matchup for Sub-Zero. It's not going to be as easy as Nitara.
Yeah, that is a good point. Especially tier list wise, even though it is completely bullshit to talk about a tier list at this point. But Melina, I can definitely see her being a very high level character in MK1 from what I've seen so far. Buttons in neutral, special moves, everything, damage, mobility.
Absolutely. And we just saw the mid get low profile by Melina's poke. When he does get him with the overhead, hits him with the ice clone. And Rip, I don't know if you noticed, but we just broke 1,000 viewers on Twitch. Thank you guys so much for being here.
That is ridiculous. A big shout out to the entire community. Thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome to the arena and welcome to the sweatiest tournament today.
MAKORAN killing him with those overheads. Gets a good forward throw. TAKKINADA wants to get out of this corner now. How's he gonna do it? With the armored wake up, of course. That's how. Hits him with the overhead. It's gonna be a full combo. Could be death, I think. But he might get access to the armor breaker. I mean, the combo breaker before he dies. Is he gonna use it?
Taki dropped it.
Doesn't need
And
it.
don't tell me he's gonna lose because of it. Marco finds the opening.
The overhead jumps over it. Ah, the ice clone. The ice clone is so good, man. It's such a toxic move when he does poke into ice clone, because whatever reversal you use, you're gonna go into the ice clone and get frozen.
Moonpie,
what a
thank you so
dog.
much
Huge
for the
read.
gifted sub in the chat. Thank you so much for supporting us.
28%. Oh, he's so good. Whenever he notices that the projectile might connect, he amplifies it to get the full combo. Because Melina can do that. Full combos from her projectile. Such a good character. Overhead's just killing him with those mixes. Down one tries to back that, but that poke is too good. Oh, the teleports. MAKORAN just so much confidence right now. TAKKINADA needs to just make him relax for a bit. MAKORAN just does not care. Serena Cavios trading with each other. Ooh, almost got him with the clone. Oh, the teleport, so clutch. I mean, that's such a risky teleport because that's punishable on block. It's very negative. But he almost never blocks it because MAKORAN just picks the perfect moments to use that. TAKKINADA delaying his jump in to bait out the anti-air attempt. Ice clone tanking the projectiles.
Ja,
Here's the air to
Taki
air.
is quicker. Young man reactions.
Oh, the slide from full screen.
Spacing, looking
No
for the
anti,
trip
yeah.
guard. Can't get it.
No hit confirm. Oh, but gets the overhead. Oh, he finally. Okay, he
No
blocked
real
the slide.
punish. MAKORAN just spinning his way to victory.
Again, this is another punish. I don't know what's going on. MAKORAN was so confident earlier, but after losing that round, he's looking kind of scared right now. Walks into the ice cologne, gets the combo breaker. Gonna be tricky to get in now, but he does have access to fatal blow. Flawless block. Oh, good teleport. Gets him with the overhead. Needs one more touch at the fatal. Looking for some staggers, but TAKKINADA's too clean. What is that?
And
confirmed?
no conversion. But that wasn't a hit confirm. That wasn't a hit confirm. We all know it. MAKORAN risked his life.
He just risked his life for that and it paid off. That was the first time he uses that string in that whole set. He knew TAKKINADA would not be expecting that low in that string. He just was not ready. MAKORAN had the faith, believed in it, had the confidence. He bet it all, risked it for the biscuit, and he got the biscuit. He got the biscuit. So good. But yeah, it's very funny. TAKKINADA had the win, but he amplified the slide, which makes it do less damage, by the way. It gives it armor, but it reduces its damage. So TAKKINADA had the win. He just needed not to press the amplify button.
And
That's
Taki
it.
is saying, fuck that. He is mad.
He's definitely mad, but he needs to make sure it doesn't get to his head. Because if it keeps affecting him, then MAKORAN might bring it back and take this whole set. Even though TAKKINADA did take the first game, so he was in the lead at the beginning. But that lead might mean nothing now, because MAKORAN is winning 2-1.
One match
So now the pressure is
final
on
match
TAKKINADA.
of round number 1.
Gets an early hit confirm, MAKORAN. The full opties, look at his damage. Oh, drops it sadly. Still gets the overhead. So much damage from that overhead, by the way. Save on block. 11% damage. So good. Almost like a throw. Gets those slides. Wake up armored special. The teleport's so good on wake up. Look at that. Gonna get a full combo from that. Full screen projectile. Full combo. How crazy is this character, man? MAKORAN just makes her look so good. Overheads, lows, projectiles. She's got it all, man.
Round 2, fight.
Did she just put a needle in her neck? What did she just take? Did she take some drugs? Is that legal?
We're not allowed to address that here on stream.
What the hell was that? Oh, goes for the answer, but the ice clone almost hits him. Oh, the slide doesn't quite punish it. It's too slow. Another big confirm from MAKORAN, looking so good right now. Is he about to take the set? He is on set point. Needs about 2 more confirmed, and this will be MAKORAN's set, and he'll move over to round 2.
And Taya, again,
Beautiful
the same
anti-air.
mistake, a little bit too early on the follow-up, causing the combo to drop.
TAKKINADA is being so tricky with his jump-ins, but MAKORAN still not afraid to go for those anti-airs, playing so confidently right now. He is in the zone. Can TAKKINADA take him out of it? Trying to do a bit of zoning. Oh, he gets a combo from that too? Get out of here. TAKKINADA dropping his combos, and the armored special on the scramble. As soon as he saw a scramble, straight away went straight towards the armored special. Such a powerful option. So smart from MAKORAN. Takes the set 3-1. Thanks to the Melina pick.
Yes,
So good for
Melina
MAKORAN.
made the difference, and MAKORAN, he knew it. TAKKINADA not ready, even though that was some very, very high-level MK1 action, in my opinion. Thank you so much for playing.
And that is the end of round 1. We have our players now that qualified for even more high-level sets. So don't go anywhere. But for me, I will need to take a break after this round 1.
Completely understandable, Thamer. Thank you so much for the insane commentary. But yes,
My
this is
pleasure,
going to be
man,
a
my
very,
pleasure.
very long stream, a long tournament, of course. So we are not only going to see different players, we're going to hear different commentators as well. Samer,
Variety everywhere, man.
variety
Thank you so much for having me,
everywhere.
Rip.
Let me switch
Thank you
the
guys so
camera
much for the
first.
support.
Thamer, I appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much
My
for being
pleasure.
here.
My pleasure.
Guys, can we get some big teas in the chat for Thamer?
Thank you.
Incredible commentary, great guy. Thank you so much, brother.
All right, see you guys later. Thank you so much for all the support. See ya. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.
Have a good one, my friend. And that means now it is time for our next co-host on the mic. And it's gonna be a beautiful switch, because we're gonna switch from the most professional one to the most unprofessional one. A warm welcome here to my...
What do you mean unprofessional, Rip? What's up, Rips Arena? Good to see y'all.
Corrupted forest.
The future I'm birthing will be glorious. It
Yeah, really
sounds like
smoke
a
with the
winning
right cameo. Any sort of game plan in this game can be pretty nasty.
Round 1. Fight.
Man, these stages, I gotta give a shout out to these stages.
They look gorgeous.
Yeah, I don't, MK11 has, or MK11, Mortal Kombat has never looked this good.
And 60% continuing his reign of terror. That's the first time I see Mercer in trouble like that, hammering
There's
through
that
it,
armor.
slapping him with that hand.
Round 2. Fight.
And of course, for those who don't know, that move is armored for free. If the armor doesn't get used, then it launches for a free combo. And if the armor does get used, it gets a hard knockdown. Now, I'm loving the way he's using that Frost cameo to just push you back to full screen. Like, you finally get in on Kenshi, and then you're just one block string away from having to do it all over again.
And look at this stance pressure, one of the strongest tools in Kenshi's arsenal.
He broke, but still 29% almost.
Just down to on wake up from Mercer. That was straight up disrespect. Daggers all days. Good interrupt. Kenshi looks super strong in terms of low pokes as well, I gotta say. Very decent range on them. Good pushback.
Oh, that's gonna be it.
And Icefair is saying, Robo, can you adjust your microphone a little bit? Because it is hard to understand. Maybe we can try to adjust it a little bit.
Yeah, I'll see. I don't know what's been going on with my mic lately, y'all. Reason the quality has gone way down.
What did you? Yo,
Alright.
Frost.
Testing 1,
hitting
2,
like-
testing 1, 2. Can you all hear me all right?
Okay, chat, can you give us an audio check? Is everything all right? Do we have to adjust anything?
Ooh, look at this combo.
That special move
All
looks
that for
so funny.
31% though. Hey, thanks, Cautionaire.
The double projectile and that far advancing mid. We saw KANIMANI having so many problems with that.
Oh, yeah.
And again, big slap.
Big old slap. And look at that down 4. Holy crap. Or down 3, whichever one it was. Look at this zoning. Up. Up.
Havoc wins.
Robo, I'm gonna say it one more time. This is 62 Cent's first Mortal Kombat 1 tournament. And he is playing out of his mind. And I honestly think, how is he able to pull off these combos with Havoc? Because he had to unlock him first.
Yeah, it honestly doesn't take too long to unlock him if you skip all the cutscenes. It took me, I think, like 2 hours, maybe.
And Ice Racing professionals, as always. 62 Cent putting on a show. He had so many fans back then in MK11. And I think it's gonna be the same in MK1. Krabkey is saying wrong replay. I was just seeing if you pay attention. I'm just kidding. I fucked up, chat. I'm sorry.
I'm legit surprised Havoc has such good switching. There we go. There's that damage.
Rolls in. That could have been punished. Cross jump. And that is what we saw in round number 1 as well. That opening, 62 Cent, he is on a mission. Is he gonna win this tournament, chat? I'm not sure. So many sweats in here.
Yeah, I mean, and a huge factor, too, is just people being unfamiliar with all these characters. Like, Kimchi is a beta character, so everyone has had to deal with him for weeks now. But Havoc, how many Havocs have you played, you know?
Entire. Nice pickup after.
I fought one Havoc online, and dude was pressing after everything. It felt like he was constantly plus.
Good neutral ducks. And that cameo assist is quite quick in my opinion.
Yeah, the Frost cameo?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really fast.
Or is it me being old, Robo, not able to react in time?
It could be. Alright, that's gonna be it for this round. Bam.
Expect the unexpected.
Final round. Fight.
Jump in, and that is gonna lead to big, big damage. No breaker available for 62 Cent.
That Serena cameo, it just does so much. You need a fast plus projectile? Do you need 3 combo damage? I saw Rufalmonger posting some anti-wake up tech with Serena.
What is that animation?
It's a little sad that Havoc is more of a grappler than Reiko. Reiko, who has no tick throws.
I think there are only 2 command traps in the game, right?
That's what I heard.
I think Reiko and
And Garrus.
and Geras, right? And both of them are
Right.
highs, if I remember correctly.
Yes, so Havoc does have a throw built into his string. Kind of like, you know, Raiden in MK9. Or MK11. Good God, there's too many Mortal Kombats.
I think Reiko can make it a mid, right? If he amplifies it and spend the resources on it.
It's 2 bars, though.
2 bars to make it a mid, okay.
Yeah. Eat your heart out.
And 62 Cent. Is this gonna be our first player in semi-finals? One of the most stacked, or let me actually say the most stacked tournament we have hosted so far in MK1. 60% versus Mercer. After this, DISARTED LAWKORRIDOR, MKJAVIER Killer, SCHOOLMAN MAKORAN. Robo, this is unbelievable.
Oh yeah, this is stacked. This is like final week Rips Arena League right here. What's up, Salisbury? Yeah, that's true, Salisbury. Like it's not worth it, but it is expensive for a mid command grab.
Let me bring in the viewer prediction. 66% on 62 Cent, 34 on Mercer, and I can understand that he is looking ridiculously strong today.
I couldn't tell you, Lotus. I think I'd like that skin with the red eye cover.
Was that still an anti-air? Look at Kenshi's range. Punish. Breaker was ready just in time to save Mercer. Dominant life lead is available. Good cross jump again.
Damn.
Misjudged me, didn't you?
Round 2, fight.
Does Shao have a command grab?
No, he doesn't have one.
I didn't think so. 39%, just like that.
Or wait, Shao has a command grab, Robo. When his X is on the
does.
ground, I think we can call that a command grab. Yes, it is down forward 2 is the input, but it only works if the X is on the ground and he is close to it.
Gotcha. Well, at least they made the input easy enough for you to do it. Look at that armor. I'm curious how many hits that is. Is it just 2 hits of armor?
I think it is 2 or 3. Yes, Cool is saying 3.
Wow. Wow, 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 wow.
Oh, the trade. This is so close. And 62 cent. He is a little bit too clutch.
I'm loving how he uses that delayed projectile to cover his approach. Oh, not 3-0 yet. I thought that was the final set.
It is not over. Mercer had the round lead before that.
Shout out to 979 MK fans in the chat. Thank y'all so much for being here.
That was still a throw punish. 60% still recovering.
That's just a little spinal adjustment right there. Exactly, Latte. About to ban Havoc from all Rips Arena content.
Air to air, but this time Mercer was quicker. Armor is not gonna save 62 cent here. How much damage can he squeeze out? Anti-air, 4 days. Mercer is on the board.
Woo! No sweep today.
Can she
See if Mercer can make those adjustments here, get used to this 62 cent Havoc gameplay. I gotta say, Havoc looks like a lot of fun though. I've been having a lot of success with Tanya, but she's honestly, so far she's just a little boring
What
to
do
play.
you mean success, Robo?
Rip.
Robo, only because you won one single set versus AI on easy. That doesn't mean
Hey,
success.
I'll take what I can get, Rip. Take what I can get.
No one will be spared. Don't include us in your fight, Havoc.
Oh, nice cautionary.
round 1?
Honestly, I tried Shao a little bit, and he's just so stubby.
$62 love to press after the string.
And it's working out for him so far.
Armor.
That's -5 as he blocked the overhead chop there.
What the hell? Mercer just running through those projectiles?
Yeah, I did not realize that had armor.
And that wasn't a punish, but he caught the backdash attempt from Mercer.
Man, this is so even right now. Oh, here we go. It's gonna be a big old punish. No breaker available. Oh, there we go. Commentator's curse. Yeah, it's either -5 or -6. Something like that. You'll press on. There you go. Press on -5.
Look at
Take your ass
60%.
alive.
Playing Call of Duty Warzone right now. Slapped him, -5. Robo mentioned it.
Alright, what's it gonna be? Just one touch. And I think that chip. I think the chip got him.
I can't. No, I can't. What are we watching?
I mean, Havoc is a good name for this character.
He just bitch slapped him.
Talk to the hand. Doink.
Oh, that was a nice talk from Mercer.
Yeah, very nice. Yeah, exactly, Prin. Ooh, but there's some of that sweaty kimchi damage. Oh, you thought you could take a turn? Eat 37%.
And the chess run is saying, bro, awesome tournament so far. I'm so happy and honored that so many people decide to join us today for this tournament. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you like it. Robo and me, we are trying to do our best here in the early stages of MK1 to get something started for the competitive scene. And of course, we're trying to get better every single day. We are still learning, so have mercy with us for a few mistakes here and there.
Hey, welcome back, Tigress. Holly with the gifted sub.
Yo, Duffer saying the same thing. Thank you so much, Duffer. I appreciate that. And these messages, they mean so much to us content creators. I'm not even talking about me alone here. Thank you so much for saying that.
Yeah, if you all are the sole reason that I'm here, you think I like hanging out with Rip?
And another duck from 62 Breaker available just in time for Mercer. Very close match, deciding factor. Is it gonna be game 5? Is it gonna be over?
Let's see. Mercer really adapting well to this Havoc gameplay. Yeah, that Frostbow, what is it? That's out of like -27 or something. Oh, but that's gonna be it. Oh. What a drop. What a drop. Right, what do we got? What do we got?
Oh, this is close. Chat, this is close.
That's
That is
Chip.
Chip.
That's Chip.
And Mercer is
Oh, game 5, y'all. Damn, let's see those AOs.
is hitting the torpedo teabags in this tournament. Chat, once again, let's show all the arena newcomers how we roll when there is a game 5 on the stage. And headphone users, beware. It's gonna get loud, it's gonna get hot. Robo and me, we're gonna press the magic button in a few seconds. This match is ridiculous, and I enjoy every single second of it. Mercer versus 62
All right, y'all. Be sure to stick around after this round here, after this set here. We got more sweaty matches coming up. We're going to get you all some coupons, the Ultimate Fighting Game Crash Course. We're going to tell you how to sign up for the Rips Arena $1,000 League. It's all coming up right after this set.
Forest.
Your new era isn't something I'd like. Are you mad? It will be paradise.
Round 1.
This match is getting spicy in front of our eyes. Teabags from Mercer after the last round.
I love that dude's face gets burned, and somehow his whole body just completely goes to shit. Oh, almost got the pick up there. Yeah, grab the full screen, eat some chips.
That full screen overhead, so hard to block. Good spacing from Mercer. I like the decision making. Low poke. Oh, he low profiled that.
Anti down to the wire.
Can't convert it.
Alright, one touch. There it is. Alright, we're about to see a reverse 3-0 here from Mercer.
This is exactly what's happening right now. Stance time. And now it's looking very, very dangerous for 62 Cent.
There's that kimchi damage. Bam, 43%. I love that move. As much as it's fun to talk about reptile balls, now we can talk about Havoc giving head. Demonetized.
Oh no, Mercer, he clipped him.
Ooh, and the reverse 3-0, y'all.
And that means 62 Cent's first tournament is officially over, Robo. But that performance, I wasn't ready for it. 62 Cent, thank you so much for playing. And Mercer, congratulations. He fought for it, he kept his coolness, and he got the reward for it.
Oh yeah. And this is single elimination, so 62 Cent is out. Mercer advancing. Baby Pluto Nash in the building. What's up? Yeah, so here we got Pressure versus Mix.
Fight.
That little double down 3 is so good. All right. We got clipped.
And that's
And he gets the
from
full
Law.
pickup. Wow. All right, no more Kano for a little bit. There's that overhead. All right. See how much damage he gets off this overhead. Right. 44% off of an overhead, like a half screen overhead.
We definitely have to get used to
28
higher damage numbers.
Oh yeah. We'll see what happens though. Again, remember y'all, this game isn't even officially out yet. There will be a day one patch that's going to address a ton of stuff. Like right now, there's a lot of typos in the training mode being listed as overhead that aren't overhead, that kind of thing.
What is that drop from DISARTED costing him the game? LAWKORRIDOR is saying thank you very much, my friend.
Thought you could steal the show?
Round 2. Fight.
Are you looking at me?
Yeah, I mean, we'll see, Smoke. We don't know, you know, this is a completely different beast of a game. They're taking a completely different approach, so we honestly don't know how they're going to approach the buffing, nerfing situation. You know, maybe they want everyone doing 45% combos.
Cannonball making all that safe, so Law can keep the pressure, but now DISARTED being invisible.
Oh, here we go. Now Johnny can break, but he decides to eat the full 30%. Goes into the low. Little drop there. Kano ball to keep that pressure going. Oh, got it punished, but no conversion. That was it. And the wake up armor is gonna take it. A few very unfortunate drops there from DISARTED.
Bring it.
Precision.
Johnny Cage wins.
LAWKORRIDOR, a big name in the Mortal Kombat community, showing us once again that this Johnny is no slouch trouble.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Obscure Nova's asking about Pig of the Hut. I've seen him online a bit. I can only assume that he's playing Kenshi, but I haven't seen him like streaming or releasing any content. I don't think he plays competitively anymore. Tom Brady's probably a competitive player from that era. So.
Do you get hurt making movies?
I don't have a bone that hasn't been broken.
And everyone who wants to earn some channel points, make sure to get your prediction in.
Right, here's that smoke damage, 36% into a solid Oki situation.
Get launched, my friend, and now DISARTED having a party. What is this, bro? Jesus, and wake up we from LAWKORRIDOR.
What was that?
Not escape.
Round 2.
Johnny Cage having the time of his life. Man, that Serena cameo just does so much. It's crazy. I love his movement from LAWKORRIDOR.
Yeah, the movement is so crisp.
We got invisibility. Nice, pokes him out. And look at this damage. Nice. Flawless gets the punish, goes immediately into the fatal blow. Oh!
But DISARTED. Very late break. He believes in the comeback and just gets the kick right in the nuts.
Hell yeah, you did.
Final round. Fight.
Hey, what's up, Deep Cook?
see
It's
that
really hard to
star
say, but
shining.
we see a lot more smoke players than sub players, that's for sure. Smoke's got the mix and he's got the damage.
Punish. Law can't get the hit confirmed.
Those little air kicks, they are +8 on block, but it is a high. Chemical Burn, I'd say he's easy to do well with, but he's a pretty weak character as far as like his cancels and invisibility setups and all that. So like I'd say he's easy to pick up but hard to master. If you're looking for a character you can just take into Combat League and wreck some stuff with, he's definitely a good choice.
And LAWKORRIDOR full cash out.
I love that fatal blow. It looks so cool.
LAWKORRIDOR doesn't even care that DISARTED is invisible. He just keeps pressing regardless.
Invisible or not, he can chip out just the same. Hey, Kilo, thank you so much for the sub.
Kylo, thank you so much for the resubscription. 18 months already. And LAWKORRIDOR is on match point.
Ooh. I think this is the first time I have been here with you, Rip, where we have broken 1,000 viewers. So this is absolutely amazing. Thank you all so much for being here.
Smoke.
Got that
Yeah, thank you guys so
MK1
much.
Hanging gun.
A big compliment. And yes, I am honored.
He'll soon be a full Shirai Ryu.
You remember Rip streaming for like 8 hours a day and be like, whoa, we got 18 viewers today. What's happening?
The good old days. Yes, I was so proud when I had my first double digits, right, in terms of viewers.
Oh, yeah.
I still remember it when I said, Robo Man, we averaged like 10 viewers and we were so proud.
Yeah. Then you got partnered.
And now we got Oryx in the chat with the Prime sub as well. Oryx, thank you so much.
There we go. Hey, what's up, Zephyr? I'm loving these invisibility setups using Serena to cover getting in. All right, but DISARTED just locked down in this corner here. Nice armor.
Time hunting is never.
Do you think DISARTED can bring this back, Robo? Reversal 3-0 versus LAWKORRIDOR?
I mean, we just saw it with Mercer versus 62 Cent. I think, you know, DISARTED is the king of mix here. It's just a guess at that point. So we'll see how many correct guesses LAWKORRIDOR can make. But right now, DISARTED is in trouble in the corner here.
Very good blocks.
And we still got 60 seconds on the clock. Woo! Seen a lot of drops from DISARTED today. Of course, reminder, DISARTED is 7-time Rips Arena League champ and Evo champ, so we're not going to be seeing drops from him for much longer. Why do they give Johnny all these crazy noises, but they can't give Raiden back his? If Raiden just screamed like a maniac when he did his Superman instantly.
LAWKORRIDOR. LAWKORRIDOR.
Right.
Look at this damage. 31.
We're one. Now that's just embarrassing.
Final round. Fight.
Yes, Lotus. During the pandemic, he's the EU online Evo champ, and they had to run it online.
Alright, again,
Trying
the
to poke
pressure
out, gets
continues.
Yeah, you got to be careful trying to poke that visible smoke because he can go for a pretty easy whiff punish. Into like 47%.
Oh, here comes Law.
Oh, but here we go. DISARTED in serious trouble here. No breaker available. 42%. One touch away. And that's going to be it. Chip is an issue.
And that is it. That is all she wrote. LAWKORRIDOR sweeping our 7-time arena champion out of this bracket. That was unexpected.
Look at this friendship. He just gave Smoke his car. Oh, never mind. God.
And boom.
Fatality. Johnny Cage wins.
Man,
What a
GG's.
fatality.
We need that replay one more time.
Yeah, I gotta say, Johnny looking so strong in this game, especially in the hands of a master like LAWKORRIDOR.
Kani saying Law won the... No, it is not over yet, Kani. We have another banger in the pipeline for the community. Let's take a look at our bracket. And since I have to do something real quick, you're gonna get the dynamic duo on the mic for the first time for a few sets until I'm back. Robo, do you know who is gonna join you?
I'm gonna guess Abel, the legend.
The Destroyer himself. Coming up
What's
next,
up?
MKJAVIER versus Killer Abel. Are you enjoying the tourney so far?
Oh, I'm enjoying this tourney so far. Really sweaty. A lot of people really want to win this. And man, I gotta say, LAWKORRIDOR, how he made this out at his little kid.
No, Abel, you cannot say it
Oh,
like
no.
that.
Like a scorpion.
Mr. X-Fujin main?
And it's
Ex-Fujin main, new Kenshi main. Basically playing the same character. All right.
Nice. All right, I hope y'all are ready. This is the #1 Scorpion in the world right now.
I heard you played a lot of Scorpion actually, Robo. Is that right?
I've been playing him a bit, Scorpion and Tanya.
Yeah, I have no idea what Scorpion actually does. I only hear people complain about him 24/7.
Right, I know. You think going on Test Your Might, you would assume he's the worst character in the game, utterly unusable, and then you got players like Javier coming in here and making him look utterly broke. But Killer going ham right now.
Jesus.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice
that's
pick
a
up
crazy
there.
character. Also, I like the change from Javier. Last time we saw him, he played with Goro, but now he has the Cyrex.
Yeah, Cyrax, I think, is a super underrated cameo right now. He can make all your stuff safe, if not plus. He allows meterless conversions. You can amplify his forward throw for a pop-up and a free combo. Well, not free, but 2 bars. I mean, just a super solid character, and he doesn't reduce your health like Goro does.
Oh my god, yeah, but Javier, what is the speedrun right now? There is a launcher or killer. Can he make a comeback? Let's see though.
Yeah, I'm loving seeing some good Astra gameplay. I know FABZZ has been rocking Astra.
Yeah, I have no idea what that character does. I only see a mix.
I think Thamer was saying he's going to be posting a lot of Astra content, so you should have checked that out.
Scorpion wins.
No, Sad. It is not Ninja Killer. He's just a regular killer. He kills all the non-ninjas.
Yeah, and his brother.
And I still like Cyrax. He also has that the like exploding mid special that I haven't really seen anyone taking advantage of. Honestly, I don't really know how you're supposed to use it.
I'm gonna be honest, every time we see Cyrex especially, come on, we only see the spin-a-rooney move. Nobody uses the net because it's so slow, and nobody uses the bombs because they explode themselves.
Yes.
Yeah. The old spin-a-rooney. Not only do you explode yourself, but it's not even unblockable, it's a mid, so like your opponent can block it and you get hit.
Oh really? I thought it's an unblockable.
No, if it's a mid. You can pop yourself up to give your opponent a free combo.
What is going on here with the Astra right now? I have no idea. There's the overhead. Didn't watch it
Yeah,
go.
I don't understand her. Like her switch to dark mode. I do wish the game was a little better about explaining some of that stuff. But look at this chip here from Scorpion. Scorpion is an absolute chip machine, especially with Cyrax to keep it safe.
Oh yeah, that's true. He keeps it safe with Cyrex.
Yeah, I think right now I'm up to 28% chip with Scorpion. It is unsafe, like it ends with the unsafe down back 2, but if you're trying to close out a round, go for 28% chip. You can't break it, you can't do anything against it.
Ooh, nice stuff from Killer, but no conversion. Can Javier make this comeback? Let's see. Oh, tries to get him with the little cheeky move, but the Cyrex move right there. That is actually so dirty that you can make the spin move safe with Cyrex. Now I understand why Javier is playing this.
And he does that for almost any character. Like if you want to just stay like plus on block non-stop, take Cyrax. Cyrax and Goro.
I now understand why everybody picks him. Like I was asking myself, like I used the helicopter move in the lab, and I was like, damn, I cannot combo from it.
Yeah, you gotta hold it down. That's what I find. Like the regular move where he goes up in the air only does a little bit, but there you go. You see that horizontal copter? It's just so good. It is a high though, so like you can low poke out of it.
But let's see, can Killer get around here on Javier? He's looking pretty good with this Astra, I gotta say.
Yeah, I'm liking this pressure.
But there's the helicopter again.
That
is
shit.
Jesus. I know what they're gonna change in the next patch.
Right.
Oh,
We'll see.
good break.
And right now, I think he could actually, he could almost close it out with the unblockable back forward 4.
Yeah, switch his stance.
Oh, but he just goes here.
Javier noticed he's switching stances.
Final round. Fight.
The Scorpion skin looking like the mascot for Red Lobster. Do y'all even have Red Lobster in the ECU?
Man, Robo, I gotta be honest, on left, the only lobster I know is Larry the Lobster from SpongeBob.
No. We got Red Lobster here. Casual fast food dining. Sponsoring Rips Arena.
Oh, I wish. Getting free
Go to Red
lobster all
Lobster,
day.
mention Rips Arena. They'll look at you like you're crazy.
But right now, Killer. Oh, he really wants that round. I think he gets it. Ooh, the Astra.
Yeah, I could not tell you what is happening right now. Astra, one of those characters I know absolutely nothing about.
Same. Zero. I watched her so much because I watched a bit of Foxy's stream, right? I was enjoying the little gameplay he does and how he mixed up people, but I didn't understand anything.
Yeah. I know something about her dark stance. She can make almost anything plus.
And I gotta hit that test your might to the Astra forum and look what she
There
does.
you go. A little barren right now, I will say, but as once we get that official release coming out, we're gonna be swamped with information.
If Quan Chi has returned to lead them,
But how did he switch his outfit?
Round 1. Fight.
I don't know. How did Killer switch his outfit? I am so confused right now. Oh, yeah. I love those Scorpions combo. They look so cool. He spends a lot of meter though.
Yeah, but it pays off.
The little slicer, I like that. Oh, Javier, yeah, he is really close. And now,
Oh, there's that back three. Watch those toes.
Round 2.
Yeah, but that back three is pretty unsafe. Most likely you get punished or use your turn, so you want to be cautious while using it.
Honestly, I don't know what Ashura has that can punish it if it's spaced well. Maybe her dash?
Yeah, maybe her dash. Yeah, definitely her dash. It's a pretty quick move. Oh, I like the way Javier covers the eye afterwards.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a full combo there.
Yeah.
Drops it, but still 34%. You know the character does a lot of damage when you drop your combo and still did like 30%.
But I think this is gonna be it.
Javier, of course. Hooking right here. Will we see a brutality?
Now you can rest. Brutality.
I love that she's on fire and cut in half.
Wins.
Oh, nice, Mikasa. An obscure notice. I did not know that.
I'm just in shock that he has more than one Ashura skin. I'm struggling to get a second Kenshi skin.
Scorpion. General Shao. Cyrax.
Oh, alright. I think, is this our first Shao on stream?
Scorpion.
Oh my god, I know a guy in the background who has a big hammer himself is happy right now seeing Shao Kahn. I'm not talking about the thing that is in his pants.
Round 1.
I love that character. Look how boss he looks.
Oh, yeah.
He doesn't even have a stance. He's just chilling there. He's like, nah, I don't need a stance. I'm the boss of this game.
Sitting there with 1100 health.
Javier doesn't care about that extra health.
Oh.
The spinner Rooney right there. Ooh, whiffs the forward. That is so
I mean, just
dirty.
like that, he's taking almost 20% chip.
That is such a dirty setup right there from Javier.
I mean, it's every block string. As long as you have access to a cameo, you can do any block string in a down back 2 and they're eating that chip.
Oh, can we get a combo started? No, that doesn't combo. The Scorpion cameo is just too slow.
And the chip's gonna cash it out, yeah.
What is your plan?
Round 2. Fight.
Oh, got the hit, but no conversion.
Yeah, I think you picked the wrong cameo with Shao Kahn. I don't see any synergy in Shao Kahn with Scorpion. Maybe he can make it work with the charge.
I mean, maybe he knows something that we don't and just hasn't gotten a chance to do it against a player like Javier.
Wait, did that work? No, that didn't work.
That was...
There's the armor. That normal has so much range, but Javier no. Oh, it's gonna take a big chunk.
Yep.
Both bars.
Found another cameo that works insanely well with Scorpion is Sector. You can do basically the same thing with the down back 2. You start a missile and the missile hits as soon as the down back 2 is over, and it doesn't push back quite as far.
I mean, the Link Quick gotta stick together. Of course he works good with them.
Yeah.
Wins.
Wait, is that 3-0 already? 3-1 already? It is! Javier won!
Holy crap, I did not even realize. I'm really in the speed run here.
Professional commentators.
Right? Oh, nice, Kiwi. I'm still trying to unlock Motaro. He's the cameo that I have been most interested in trying out someday.
Round 1.
Look at that outfit for MAKORAN. He is just swagging. Oh, the Serena pressure. Nice. Takes his turn. Slam into the ground. To the other side, my boy.
And SCHOOLMAN is one of those really knowledgeable characters. You're really not going to be able to get away with much against him.
Yeah, he definitely left that Serena stuff.
I mean, play. I think I call him a character.
Oh, he drops the combo. Unfortunate. There's a breaker though immediately. Doesn't want to give up his turn. So with the full string. MAKORAN with the spit. There's the opener. Not gonna use both cameo bars.
Ooh, look at these combos.
Oh, into the setup, draining his meter. So dirty. He blocks it, but no punish.
Of course, all that work for only 34%.
There's a double instant overhead. He tried to upblock, but it didn't come out. SCHOOLMAN, so unfortunate. Oh. MAKORAN not giving up his turn, but SCHOOLMAN with the jump over. Overhead block. No punish from MAKORAN. There's a split though.
Oh, there's the punish. That's going to be it. Oh, the dropped it. Oh, no, and Serena closing it out. The SCHOOLMAN's round to win, but MAKORAN snatches victory from the jaws of defeat. And we got that prediction going, y'all. Be sure to bet those Tesco points.
I had a lot of sets versus Reptile actually. Gotta say, Cup, and playing versus the character, how he looks, he is a pretty cool character in this game. They made him so dope.
Oh yeah, he's one. I don't think I've fought a single Reptile yet.
I've fought a couple. Oh, SCHOOLMAN dropping new combo, getting input error. Nice anti-air. There's a slam to the ground. I love that throw animation. It's so disrespectful.
Look at this pressure, just non-stop pressure here from Natara.
Beautiful forward throw. Ooh, can he pick it up? It's lagging a bit.
Yeah, I can't tell if that's just the stream or not.
Yeah, special cancel it. Will it kill?
Yeah.
It will kill.
All right, this is very even right now.
Fight.
Oh, we just got scammed.
There we go.
Oh, drops the combo. Unfortunate. Oh, that's a cheeky. Oh, he drops the combo as well. He is returning the favor. You drop a combo, my friend. No problem. I'm gonna drop one as well. Nice jumps over
I
the ball.
love these early tournaments. They're always such a scramble.
Oh, yeah. What is happening?
Oh, he's building meter. That's so smart.
Oh,
Thanks.
wait.
Actually, I couldn't tell if that was doing it.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't. I just watched the replay. Why did he do that? He was flexing. I was, look how fast I can cancel, boys.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, this is gonna combo, yeah. Amplifies it so he can combo further. He drops it again.
Another drop and oh, whew, the breaker. This is a straight up scramble right here, yo.
Can he convert? He almost converted. Wasn't sure though. There's a forward throw. Oh my god, both so close to death. And the Serena.
That's gonna be it. All right, SCHOOLMAN up 1-0, but this is still anybody's game.
Mid-stream. What a professional streamer.
I bet Ms. Biz. Yeah, I cannot imagine playing this game on pack.
Oh, nice air to air. Oh, drops the combo again. What is going on with MAKORAN? Is the ping maybe the reason? I have no idea, but there is the opening. Had no bar to spend. Oh, he did spend bar. Excuse me. There's a forward throw. Serena coming in, slicing and dicing. Oh, Jesus. Wake up, grab. Oh, there's the opening. This is gonna hurt Robocop.
Oh, yeah. Why is it gonna hurt Robocop?
Oh. Wait, can he kill? He goes for the setup, drain his meter, there's the wake up. What is happening? It's a scramble again. Every round between those two. Oh, he doesn't confirm. There's a back throw though, and Schoolman taking it.
Round 2.
What is that outro? He's like, yeah, good job.
Here we go.
Nice breaker.
Goes for the grab. Is gonna eat a full combo for his trouble.
Yeah, and he's gonna spend the bar to get a bigger combo there.
Oh yeah, there's gonna be some sweaty damage. What are we looking at? 39%.
Nothing wrong with a quick 39er. Wow, the combo. Oh, nice. Dax tries to do something between it, but they came back so fast.
Oh, almost got the conversion. Was off of the sweep? I know her back 3 or her back 4 is 2 hits. Are you able to cancel the first hit?
I have no idea. I watch a lot of MAKORAN, but not that much.
That's one thing I'm loving about this game is that a lot of the characters break the core mechanics.
That doesn't work. Yeah, nice punish from MAKORAN immediately. Goes to the fatal ball as well. The breaker. Wait, can he confirm?
Whoa, went for the
Cannot.
grab.
Oh, don't know what to do. There's a double
Patience.
speed.
And the armor.
Just a taste.
Final round. Fight.
Imagine you just lost the round because somebody spit in your face. Damn. There's the mid, the only mid that Nitara has.
Nice armor. That's one thing I love about Tanya. It's super easy to convert her armor into a full combo. Yeah, for real, WASNET, I'm already sick of this champion.
Oh yeah, I have a deep hate for Serena. Not because it's Serena, because that move that extends your combos takes so long. And Schoolman kind of cooking with that reptile going up 2-0 versus MAKORAN.
Yeah, I imagine we're gonna see that switch. Let's see. And a quick heads up to y'all, if you are sick of that PS5 pad and looking for a way to use your stick, here's the link to a Brooks converter. They are sold out right now. I managed to get one and a little while back. If you can find one, they're super great. Just completely plug and play. We don't benefit from that. Like, we don't get a share or anything. I'm just sharing this for y'all. But yeah, if you want to use a PS4 pad on your PS5, there's the link. Get a Brooks converter and thank me later.
Yeah, I'm actually buying one of MAKORAN.
Oh, nice.
Because they're sold out.
I got Rip a PS or a hitbox for his birthday, and I've been trying to get a Brooks converter, but I legit it's been months now, and they keep selling out. I'll get an email at 4 a.m. saying they're back in stock, and by the time I wake up at 6 p.m. they're completely sold out.
And the one time you see the email, 1 minute later, oh yeah, I finally get one. 1 minute later, already sold out everything.
They are on Amazon. Nice. Yeah, but be careful which one you get, because there are some that are permanent banned because they have rapid fire and stuff built in. That one right there, the Wingman FGC, is typically not going to be banned from anywhere, and it's just super basic. You just plug it in, and now you can use your controller.
Yeah, but you gotta watch out with the Amazon link or Amazon buy. For you, if you buy the Wingman on Amazon, it costs 30 euros more.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. I'm not paying for damn 30 euros more.
Yeah, so we got that switch to Melina here. We'll see if it makes a difference.
I mean, the first round goes to Schoolman already. It's not really struggling with the Melina, and MAKORAN cannot find an opening. There is an opening, though. Nice jump, no punish, though. Get shimmied, and there's the Serena. Oh, what a beautiful combo.
Yeah, for real, Rip. MAKORAN about to close this one out. There's no coming back with Chip. Let's see if Makaran can stay alive here.
Fight.
Staying alive, staying alive.
We're gonna be, I already know Rips is gonna hate us.
Someone clip that. Chemical Burn, I believe we've seen some Sindels, but I can't remember who played.
Oh, that's so dirty, the setup right there. Drained a lot of the meter from Schoolman.
Yeah.
But MAKORAN is looking so much better with the Medina. Feels so much more comfortable in this matchup with this pick. Nice block. There's gonna be a punish. Schoolman will not get meter in time, I think. So this will kill.
Makaran going full Sonic the Hedgehog here.
Melina wins.
All right, y'all. And hey, don't forget, as a special treat for our 918 viewers today, here is a link for a free download or a free sign up for the Ultimate Fighting Game Crash Course, a little thing I put together a couple of years ago to teach people how to play fighting games. And usually about $70, but you all can get it for free today using that link right there. And I hope if you're into fighting games that you check it out and it helps you out.
No longer wish me to be your emissary.
You've proved ready for even greater things.
Well, I would get myself at Robocop, but I didn't even pay a lot of attention in school. Why should I put attention there?
It's like 8 hours of content.
8 hours!
Yeah, it's huge. It covers everything. But hey, let's get back into the match here.
8 hours.
39%.
That pro tech is so beautiful. But again, Schoolman in the first round looking so good again. Nice Duck OS. Oh, wait, there was a combo reset. Schoolman just didn't block. Will this hit?
I don't think this is gonna kill, but what do I know?
It will do a lot of damage though.
Oh yeah. Oh, that she bites your nipples off.
She wants that milk. But anyways, MAKORAN. This is gonna kill us. Oh, he breaks there. He does not want to give up this round, Schoolman. He believes, but there is a zoning. Gotta watch out.
Rip is sitting there watching his screen, pulling out what little hair he has left. And I put these people in charge of my stream with 914 viewers.
This arena is so dirty. Oh, drops the combo though. MAKORAN having a habit today of dropping his combos. This time he doesn't drop them though. Into the setup. Look at the meter draining. Nothing Schoolman can do about it. Oh, this is gonna be it. And we're gonna go to a final round. I jinxed it.
Commentator's curse.
No, don't tell me Schoolman makes this comeback. Blocks the slide. The sweep, I mean, sorry.
Hey, Jews, Rip would have to do that for you. Alright, so we're going to see a reverse 3-0 here. The switch to Melina really working out for MAKORAN. Well, Hopi Reba, you probably don't get ads because you're subbed to the channel. Yeah, let's see those AOs, y'all. We got a game 5 here. Potentially our second reverse 3-0 of the stream.
My family is dead, Empress.
Final match, final round. We have the Melina, we have the Reptile. No switch from Schoolman. We go straight to... I don't know what the hell the stage is, but it looks really Indiana Jones-like. This is really already coming on.
I think this is the movie set in the story. Not to give any spoilers.
There's the shimmy.
Oh, and here's Serena.
Oh yeah, straight into the setup.
Right, May.
Yeah, that Serena cameo is definitely one of the favorites.
And I think part of it is like, this is a super in-depth, complicated game. It takes a bit to pick up. And so when you see all these pro players using Serena, odds are, if you're a casual player, you're going to try her out as well. But here we go. We got SCHOOLMAN on set point.
Round 2.
Yeah, can SCHOOLMAN make finally his comeback, break the Melina curse, get around on MAKORAN while playing this character? Let's see.
Serena gives plus 50 HP. Why am I using Goro?
Yeah, but I kind of understand how NRS made the HP direction, because characters who actually have an ambush move, right? Because in my opinion, ambush are still the best in this game.
Oh yeah, 100%.
When you have a character who has a lot of ambush, you have less HP. That's why Kano, for example, gives you like with Kano you have like no HP.
Yeah, the Goro is minus 50.
I think
His ambush is so good.
I think Kano is minus 100. Understandable, he has 2 ambush moves.
But here we go, y'all. This is a final round here.
Final round, final slam maybe. Let's see. There's a Serena, of course. There's a low side though.
I have not seen anyone use Striker so far.
I see Raiden plays actually use Striker.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. But yeah. MAKORAN about to take it. This is a lot of damage. Take his meter as well.
Careful with that commentator's curse.
Oh yeah, this is gonna hurt. MAKORAN has no bar. Don't drop it, SCHOOLMAN. You need this damage. 32%. Gets another opening. Serena.
Way to go, Abel. You jinxed MAKORAN.
And there's setup.
Look, all that bar.
Oh, he takes a turn. Nice block on the overhead.
Oh, what a neutral crouch. All right, no more resources at all for SCHOOLMAN, and that's going to be it, I believe. He's going to get the stagger.
He didn't duck the follow-up, and there is a fatal on MAKORAN, not even playing around. Serena coming in, stab him through the tummy. SCHOOLMAN, you played well, but you're out. And you got your nipple eaten.
Finish him. Melina wins.
All right, y'all. MAKORAN bringing the reverse 3-0. That Melina looking spicy. This is crazy, Abel. When Rip's not having to worry about commentating, he can actually play the correct replays.
Incredible, right?
It is.
Finally, this man can do his job.
Yeah, for real, leatherclad. All right, y'all, but we got so MAKORAN taking it. SCHOOLMAN surprisingly out of the tournament. We're gonna have Mercer versus LawKorRIDOR coming up. Kenshi versus Johnny.
All right, we have Kenshi, of course, like Rob already said, versus LawKorRIDOR's Johnny Cage, still using the Kano, interestingly.
Yeah, and of course, the Johnny Kano combination has been available in both of the, or at least the most recent beta. So LawKorRIDOR has had a lot of practice with this combination.
Yeah, same on the other side as well, though, because Kenshi and Frost, since the beta, they're an unbreakable duo. I mean, there are certain situations where you can pick sub over Frost, right, and with Kenshi, but Frost in general, such a good cameo for Kenshi. Nice jumping. Can he convert? He can convert. Look at that beautiful damage. Gets the opening. That's the wrong cameo. It still worked out. He goes to center, but he wasn't ready.
All right, and that cost him a lot.
Round 2.
My god, the flashbang in the background from the stage? He just went into the...
Sedano with the gifted sub to Mercer. Thank you so much.
It is way too
El
bright on
Morte's
screen.
in here asking for someone to sub from Mercer, and now El Morte's not subbed.
I stand here, LAWKORRIDOR gets him though. Ooh, drops the combo, no punish. My god, Robocop, this stage is way too bright in the background.
It's pretty crazy. It's a little more rough in this Discord stream. But yeah, especially with Johnny's white shirt.
But this round is looking pretty bad for Mercer. Can he make a comeback? Puts him full screen there, the Kano knives. Ducks them, the air to air, LAWKORRIDOR wins it.
Oh, that's a tough question there, because it kind of depends on what you mean by harder. I think MK1, it's easier to do cool stuff.
Oh, what game? Nah, I mean, I gotta be honest here. MK1 is definitely the harder game.
I think it's deeper, like overall it's harder, but I think it's easier to kind of grab a character and like press some buttons and you're launching your opponent, you're doing air combos, you're doing all of this cool looking stuff.
Even though we always said MK11 is more the casual sided game, in MK1 you can do pretty easy things.
Right?
Yeah.
Wouldn't miss it for the world.
But when it goes into depth and high level,
yeah, this is Grimcross, I know Rothor has been playing a lot of Rain. I couldn't speak to Rain's viability, but he seems pretty good to me so far.
Yeah. LAWKORRIDOR is still so hard in the beta, he still thinks that nut punch into Cannon Knife works. But they removed it actually. I think you need to spend 2 bars now if I'm right.
Oh, there's that Frost. There's gonna be some... Oh no, the drop. Yeah, wins at your turn. Never.
Never. Yeah, remove center again, but this is good for Law. There is a break immediately. Who will get this round? Combat time!
Yeah, I'm surprised you just let it rip there. Mercer had access to Fatal Blow. I think he could have straight up killed.
And he's there.
But that's gonna be it.
Damn it. Round 2, fight.
Nice jump in. He converts, of course. LAWKORRIDOR not dropping these into the nut punch. 28%. What was that up block? Oh, nice punish. We have Breaker again. Mercer just not getting out of this corner. There's the opening. He gets the wrong cameo again. It doesn't matter. He goes into center again.
What is happening? What is happening?
Oh, he is panicking. You cannot... That is one thing you cannot do while you're in center stance. Panic.
So Therlix asking how Kenshi's Ghost works. It's a little complicated. You call it out, it replaces your normal cameo. So like while he has it out, he can't use his Frost cameo. And it relies on negative edge, which if you're not familiar with negative edge, like, you know, when you press a button, your character does something. Well, negative edge is when you release the button. And so you can time your inputs to make the ghost attack at certain times. But yeah, it's like Tiger says, it's a puppet type move. So you're basically controlling 2 characters at once.
It's really fun. When you get your head behind it and how to use it, of course, when you hold down the cameo button, you disable your center. You can say it like this, so it doesn't do a move.
And that's what we're talking about when we mean this game has just unlimited depth. Like on its surface, Kenshi is just a heavy hitter. He's got really solid pressure. You don't know when to take your turn, but as we see this game get fleshed out, y'all, I guarantee you we're gonna see some insane Kenshi play.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, one of the best players, if not the best NRS player ever. Sonic Fox is maining this character. And he's already showing a lot of crazy things with this character. But now, Mercer. He is so close to taking this round, but LAWKORRIDOR's pressure is just out of this world. He gets
good break.
And the double kicks.
All right, tying it up 1-1. This is anybody's game right here. And of course, y'all, this is a single elimination tournament, so whoever loses this set is out of here. The only downside to playing on hitbox able is that I still can't give a 10 in a King of the Hill. An 8 is the highest I can give.
The legendary 8. The legendary 8.
Which is such an annoying number. Like, it seems like, oh, you're okay. You're not good enough for a 10, but I'm going to give you an 8.
That one combo drop made it an 8.
Frost.
Right. Use Serena.
You really thought it was
I'll give you a 0.
didn't you?
Oh,
Two ninja and
100%.
a fire god.
Thank God both players know
Taco. Yes, hitbox is what I use to play the game, and it is amazing. I absolutely love it. Of course, you will need a Brooks converter if you want to use hitbox on PS5 right now. They do not have a PS5 hitbox.
Oh no, we are in this stage again. I already know what stage of what stage in MK1 is my the ship map from MK11. This one right here.
I love the stage. Like, yes, that corner is a little bright, but it's just green on the gray. It's so cool. Grim Cross asking about is Spirit done? So no, that's one downside to Kenshi. One of his weaknesses is that the cameo, the Spirit cameo, only lasts a certain amount of time, and then he has to use a special to like put it back and take his sword back out. And that takes a little bit of time.
Yeah.
So yeah, while his Spirit is out, his special or his attacks change.
Yeah, like when he has the sword also, he has different moves. But if the ghost disappears, you have the ability to respawn it again with a cost of 1 bar, of course. So you have your ways. But yeah, going back to the normal stance is like really minus.
Yeah, we gotta use a cameo to kind of cover it.
Yeah, but there's the hard part, Robocop, because the cameo needs to recharge first, because Santo is using all your cameo bars.
Oh, that's true.
LAWKORRIDOR looking so good right now. Has no cameo, and Mercer didn't notice till gets the opening.
Alright, but no breaker available for LAWKORRIDOR. I think it's gonna do 32%. Let's see.
There's the
36. That's another big benefit to the Sento stance is you can actually use it while blocking. And so on Oki, like when Mercer gets a knockdown, he can just sit there and block and make his Spirit attack the opponent as they get up.
Yeah, but now he has the cameo back, goes for the frost up so he can reset his stance. There's the other.
Yeah, we see him using that frost ball to cover putting his sword back.
Oh, that's chip, I think. Or did I think LAWKORRIDOR tried to press there?
Final round. Fight.
Mercer really brought this back. Nice stuck, gets the opening. Beautiful. The Kano knife.
All right, and here we see both of these characters, both of these players using their cameos to cover getting these buffs out.
Yeah, but Mercer gotta really watch out because LAWKORRIDOR has the star power and he has no meter in it. It's fine. Nice tech.
Oh, really risky, just letting it rip. And now this is gonna be a long ass Kenshi combo. He has no breakers. Oh, commentator first. There goes all that star power.
Drops the combo, unfortunately. Mercer, nice down to anti-air. The ghost is back up. Mercer notices it. There's the combo, and Mercer taking it.
I don't know what he was thinking there. That activating star power right there cost him the entire set. I don't know if that was an accident or what.
I don't think he can. I don't think he does a. How do you say it? He didn't do it like. He didn't get an input error on the star thing because it's a three-way input. You gotta do forward, down, back, and I think 2 to activate the star power.
Johnny Cage.
So I think he just really tried to activate it right there.
Wow.
The flesh pits.
No, Ninja Priest 4 was full confession. 3 was last rites.
You've seen one, you've seen them all.
I just love how in this game Johnny Cage and Kenji are just bodies.
Right.
You like that?
I love Kenshi being Yakuza.
Yeah. That was so random. Kenji comes back. Oh, by the way, guys, Kenji, he's now a Yakuza. Nice, blocks the overhead. Tries to take his turn. The headbutt from Kano, so disrespectful. Oh my god, the perfect BT. The low. There is a wake up armor.
Oh, the LAWKORRIDOR answering back here. Y'all, we could be looking at a potential game 5.
Oh, big whip, but still gets him with the final hit of the string. Again. There's the armor kick though. Low. Big whip again, but Mercer.
I'm loving these like monsters in the background.
Oh, the tanks?
Yeah, the tank. So this thing freaks me out. The big flesh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so gross.
Yeah. It looks like he has a zipper on his tummy.
It does.
Oh, nice block. No punish though. This is crucial. Mercer getting full screen again though. There are the knives trying to get close. Gets the opening. This is gonna hurt. Oh, drops it. Commentator's curse. Oh, this is it. This is it, Robocop.
Bam, 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 and just like that, we're going to a game 5. Y'all, let's see those AOs.
Johnny Cage wins.
I could not tell you who is going to take this. It is so even. It's an open Goro.
Johnny Cage, Kenshin, Kano, Frost, the Flesh Pits.
No, Ninja Priest 4 was full confession. 3 was
All right, y'all, is this Rips Arena? Where are those AOs? There we go. Coming into that game 5. Mommy Milkers coming in hot.
What is his name? Mommy Milkers game 5. Ooh, nice block. No punish though.
Mommy Milkers bringing the heat.
And the milk. What a take. Oh, big jump in, gets the beautiful confirm.
Of course. Oh, I'm about to say Johnny's sitting on 3 bars.
The jump again. LAWKORRIDOR just making the right reads. And the meaty Mercer blocking with his face.
Like that. We got LAWKORRIDOR sitting on 6 points, y'all. El Muerte.
No! Didn't watch his dome. LAWKORRIDOR is gonna eat a lot of damage right there. Full screen again. Now he needs to do all this work again. Ooh, the opening. Oh, this is gonna hurt.
39% wake up armor.
That was risky. Nice armor through the forward 2-2. Great awareness from LAWKORRIDOR. The Kano knives, the jump in. Look at the chip. Mercer knows he doesn't need much more to get.
Oh, he had it.
The down
Yeah,
one.
look how
Gets the
safe
chip.
he's being. It may be a little too safe, but hey, it paid off.
That was embarrassing.
He just dropped his sword.
Final round, fight.
All right, we're coming down to a final round here.
Yeah, LAWKORRIDOR really wants his star power. Will he risk it for it? Oh, gets hit by the full string again. Gets hit by the jump in.
Nice grab.
Nice armor. Doesn't still have his star power.
Wake up jump kick.
Oh, doesn't duck the frost hits. You really need to duck those. Or flawless block the mid hits.
Oh, is that a high?
Yeah, it's a high. You can duck those.
Oh, okay.
Gets hit by the full string again. LAWKORRIDOR so impatient. There is another forward throw.
TYGRESS with the 50 gifted sub. TYGRESS, what is going on?
There is a breaker. 50 big subs on TYGRESS. Thank you so much. But right now, LAWKORRIDOR, he is hanging on his life. He doesn't know what to do. Will he get the opening? The overhead. There is the poke. Mercer, this is Chip.
Finish him.
And we got Mercer taking it. Coming down to the last hit there. But whew, I gotta give a shout out to the Vice President of Rips Arena, TYGRESS. Thank you so much for the 50 bump there. Woo! Bringing the hype. What a legend. What a legend. All right, well, just before TYGRESS's insane 50 bump, I saw someone asking how to join these tournaments. And so all you got to do is join the Rips Arena official Discord. That's where you can find all the news about upcoming events. We got the Rips Arena League starting soon, $5,000 pot, totally free to play. So if anyone wants to participate in Rips Arena, there's that link for you. Players of all skill levels are welcome.
Round one.
So many new characters and we get them all mixed up. It happens. But yeah, there's chip damage, there's a Cyrex, and look, it's already 10
10% down.
By blocking.
Oh, you choose blocking. Got hit by the final hit there.
Nice break up.
Look at that. I feel like MAKORAN has only taken like 2 hits and he's down 40%.
That's the power of chip damage in the Mortal Kombat game. There it is again. There's a Cyrex.
Oh, I'm loving that hack to anti-air. 9 frames, disjointed hitbox. Super solid. You cannot jump on this character.
This chip damage is ridiculous.
Round 2. Fight.
Doesn't spend the bar. Don't want the combo.
The range on that back 3 is amazing.
Oh, goes for a simple combo. Doesn't even want. He wants to keep his bar. This is a smart decision from Javier. He knows he doesn't need to risk anything.
Yeah. You know, the Amplify down back 2 adds about an extra 5% shift.
Oh, really?
It does substantially more shit. Look at this, and the unblockable for y'all. The amplified back forward 4 right there that he did is unblocked. I think you can jump. It'll whiff if you jump.
Scorpion wins.
Right, Maker, huh? Yeah, I guess I've been having a lot of success with Scorpion, and that's pretty much all I know how to do is just chip people nonstop.
Scorpion. Melina. Serena. Cyrax. TAKKINADA.
Why refuse me? I wish to honor your service.
The Shirai Ryu do not seek glory.
Round 1. Fight.
Yeah, for real, Agent K.
I think I'm back. Yeah, I'm back. Sorry.
Welcome back, Abel.
Yeah, my Discord was just a little bit right there. Anyways, I mean, Javier taking the first one, of course.
Oh, here we go. And oh no, he didn't go for the nipples.
Oh, unfortunate. I love when he goes for the nipples. The breaker. I love that Cyrex outfit. The white looks so clean.
Oh yeah.
There's the sweep.
Yeah.
I love how nobody has an answer to this Javier pressure right now.
Yeah, I mean, it's plus. It's utterly plus on block.
There's a Serena. But yeah, there you can just see what the difference between a cameo really is, right? You have Serena who just amplifies your combos, and then you have a cameo like Cyrex who just chips your opponents out and keeps you safe and ultimate pressure and all that kind of thing.
Oh, yeah.
So do you really want to go for the bigger combos with Serena? Or do you want to go like for unlimited pressure, unlimited chip damage and pick Cyrex? Gotta say, Robo, for me Cyrex sounds better.
Yeah, Cyrex is just, I think, super underrated right now. People are going to start to wake up on Cyrex, I think. Especially once they start learning about the amplified throws.
Yeah, I think people kind of slept on Cyrex when they saw that the net literally does not combo. But I'm kind of happy that it doesn't combo, because if it would, every Kenshi player would play Cyrex and it would be disgusting OP.
Right.
Yeah, there's a throw. It doesn't have 2 bars to combo from it. But yeah, Javier playing it slow. He knows he doesn't need to rush anything. He has a life lead. Nice block on the overhead. There is a chip damage.
Oh, got clipped.
Finish her.
All right, good God. Let's see if MAKORAN can find an answer to this Scorpion pressure.
Scorpion wins.
And again, y'all, that's just a quick reminder to y'all. Javier, living proof that no matter how much you see the community downplay the character, most people have no idea what the hell they're talking about.
Oh yeah. Your character might have bad frames, might not look good on release, but if you find your way how to play him and find the perfect cameo as well. I mean, look at Javier. He is just like destroying MAKORAN right now.
Nitara, Serena, Cyrex.
But it's the classic Robocop. Remember in MK11 when Fujin came out and everybody thought he's like bottom 10?
I've had stranger bedfellows.
Non-stop complaining about that character, and then it became non-stop complaining about that character in the opposite direction.
But yeah, there is a Serena now. Try it out with your main. If you go down with your main. But yeah, there is a pressure again.
Exactly, Lady Elmo.
There's the Serena again. Nice challenge.
Yeah, there's that 9-frame back too. That's what I'm saying. Like, MAKORAN is going to have a really tough time approaching by air.
Yeah, and having an anti-air move, being a back input especially, is so good.
Alright, now I have not seen that, but I don't know if that was an accident or a purposeful setup here, but the net into spear.
What is your plan?
Round 2. Fight.
Yeah, but this is looking rough. MAKORAN has 0 answers to the Scorpion.
I don't know if anyone does, honestly.
Maybe a ambush cameo can help you right here. Who knows? Maybe a Cyrex of your own. Just Cyrex the Cyrex.
One thing I noticed is that Javier, I don't think has used a single teleport in any of his sets.
Yeah, I mean the Scorpion teleport is a great combo tool, but other than that, you can spend a bar and yeah, it's booty cheeks. You can cancel it, of course.
Yeah.
But other than that, I don't see no real reason to use it. It's not like an MK11 teleport, but it doesn't matter because Javier chipped his way to Grand Finals, taking it 3-0 over MAKORAN, who could not find an answer to this Scorpion Cyrex pressure.
MAKORAN saying that was fun. Looked fun, MAKORAN. That looked like a hell of a time.
That was fun. Thank you, Javier, for this. Jesus, man, his name is way too long. Now I understand why he shortened it to Van Damme.
Yeah.
He went to a movie producer and was like, yeah, what's your name? My name is Jean-Claude Camille Francois Van Bunberg. No, you're Jean-Claude Van Damme. Fuck off. Go do the movie.
Jean-Claude Camille Francois Van Bunberg.
Round 1. Fight.
Alright, but here we go, y'all. Final set here. We got Javier's Insane Scorpion versus Mercer's Demonic Kenshi.
Interesting.
Take it. Do we have a prediction up? Is the prediction already over?
I have no idea, but interesting right now on screen. Mercer switching the Frost out for the Sub-Zero. I wonder why he did that, actually. But we're gonna see.
Magic T, thank you so much for the raid. Hope you're enjoying Starfield and MK1.
You can enjoy Starfield?
Yeah, I've seen Magic T streaming a lot of Starfield lately.
Is that even possible to enjoy that game?
I don't know. I can't stand it. I thought it was one of the worst games ever played. If people like it, more power to them.
Fight.
But yeah, right now Mercer also not finding any answer for that Scorpion. It's just looking so unstoppable. Gets hit by the overhead. Doesn't believe in the confirm. Doesn't believe in the confirm again.
Gotcha. Good to hear, Magic T. Are you still going Baraka? Hey, you've been in MK1. Really curious.
I think Magic T, I wasn't in his stream, he's playing Baraka with Cyrex combination. Of course.
Ooh, nice.
Everybody who uses Cyrex. But yeah, nice armor, Mercer trying to open up something. Gets it by the spear. This is unfortunate.
No breaker available. Alright, very late breaker there. Still 29% it looks like.
Did he just spear the cameo? That's hilarious. And that's a punish.
Okay, punish. Yo!
Wow.
What is Javier doing?
This is a losing matchup. And this is a brutality. Damn, Javier is so ready for this.
Scorpion wins.
Is it 2 on the nose to say that brute is fire? Zai Panda coming in with the Prime sub. Thank you so much for being here.
You know what Ribs always says, Robo? The Prime subs only go to your favorite streamer. That's why I don't use my Prime sub here.
Yeah, for real, Lady Elmo.
Scorpion, Cyrax, Sub-Zero.
And Rip is here. He's just running things in the background.
Why won't you help train the Tyro?
The Shirai Ryu's methods aren't to be shared.
Hey, what's up, APK? Good to see you.
Round 1.
Yeah, Robert Kitchen. People are saying that that Scorpion sucks, and here we got Javier proving them all wrong.
Yeah, Javier is out here is like, well, my character's not even that half bad. Hit him with the bump. I love that animation.
Hey, I'm Stark. Love to hear it. Yeah, just a reminder for anyone who wants to compete. Here's that Discord link. But get back to this match here. There's that chip damage. Oh,
there's
Mercer trying to do something at the end there, but getting clipped with that last hit. There's that low.
Yeah, I don't think that the Sub-Zero is helping out anyway in this matchup. But I understand why he's using Sub-Zero instead of Frost. He doesn't want to...
Oh, it broke the armor.
Oh yeah, that's insane. He doesn't want... That's just shit. That's Scorpion.
Yeah.
I mean,
there's nothing you can do about it. It breaks your armor. So like you just have to wake up into it and block it. And
yeah, and especially in this game, there is no roll, so there's nothing you can do about it. And Mercer right now getting pretty beaten up by his old main character.
Yeah, I was gonna ask. Like, Mercer was like one of the best Scorpion players in K11.
Yeah, he was. He played that character to his demise.
No, Agent, because the Sub-Zero armor only helps against projectiles, and that's not considered a projectile.
There's the armor, but yeah, this is looking pretty rough for Mercer. No punish! Gets the opening. There is the stun. There is the
here we
Tento.
go. This is Mercer's only chance right here. If he lets Javier breathe, he's gonna get chipped out.
Oh, doesn't use... Okay, now he needs to set up.
Nice. Beautiful, beautiful.
Where's your motivation?
Final round, fight.
But yeah, Javier has both his cameo meter up again. There is a Cyrex. Javier Mercer trying his best to get out of this pressure. There's a sub shoulder.
Yep, and here's that damage. He's not all chip. He's also got those 37% combos. Watch your feet.
There's a sweep again. Hit.
And that's going to be it.
Finish.
Javier sitting on set point, looking for the 3-0 sweep against Mercer.
And legit nobody has an answer to this Scorpion.
No. Yeah, Agent K saying otherwise it's another Aquaman. Yeah, for those of you who didn't play the Injustice series, Aquaman had that trident charge. It was very similar, just tons and tons and tons of non-stop chip damage. All right, but Mercer sticking it out.
Scorpion, Kenshi, Sub-Zero, Cyrax.
I wouldn't be surprised if after this Mercer makes the switch back to Scorpion.
I could win this fight with
That
or
would be
without.
hilarious.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised after this. We're gonna have 844 people like gonna pick up Scorpion.
Yeah, Scorpion might not be that bad as the people said. But yeah, there is a chip damage again. It is just incredible that But all Mercer is doing is blocking, and he's just dying for it.
Yeah.
Yep. I love how Javier doesn't even care about confirming his hits and his fear anymore.
There's no need to. Like, as long as you have that Cyrax available, you can do whatever the hell you want, and it's going to be plus when you're done.
I also love how he can just do this on Meaty forever, and he knows he just breaks the armor anyways.
Yeah, and that's death. That's death.
Do not start a war.
Round 2.
Win.
Fight.
I honestly think if they adjust Scorpion, they could cut down on the chip, but they need to give him something in return, because without that, he is kind of not much going on for him. Spin to win, baby!
I have legit no idea how they could, like, fix this. I mean, they should not adjust Scorpion in this matter. I think they should adjust Cyrax in that matter.
Maybe, yeah, because it is an unsafe move. Like, you can only throw it out like that when you have a cameo to cover it.
Yeah, because not only Scorpion is benefiting from Cyrax that much, there are a lot of characters in this game who really benefit from that move, and where Cyrax just goes completely bonkers. But yeah, Javier right now looking to make another 3-0, and I think this is gonna be it.
See the brute? Yeah, man, just like that, Javier taking it 3-0.
Bro, MK Javier, he is gonna be the reason why Scorpion will get nerfs, chat. What a freaking amazing tournament that was. MK Javier, congratulations, my friend. Proving us that there's still a lot of things to be discovered in MK1. I'm curious if there are answers to that setup here with the spin and then right into the cameo to secure more plus frames. But generally
I think you just have to hold it until he's out of cameo.
Generally speaking, I gotta say this was a fantastic tournament, and I want to say a big thank you to the entire community for spending time with us here tonight, for cheering for these players, and of course a big thank you to all the commentators. 3 of them alone today. Thamer, Avel, Robo, I appreciate every single one of you. It's gonna be a fun ride in MK1 with all these competitive tournaments. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Make sure to check out the socials here anywhere on the screen. But for now, we are out. Robo, Avel, and me, we are gonna say bye-bye and stay safe out there, chat. We are out.